Swamp Show, good morning.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Jack, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Hey, listen, I got a gas grill for sale.
Okay.
And it's a Weber grill. It's fantastic. As a matter of fact, I'm grilling right now as I speak to you on my cordless phone, Jack.
All right. Number?
Hold on one second. I just got to turn the gas down on this here.
Oh, gosh. What in the world are these people doing? I mean, you think you're funny. Swamp Show, good morning.
Hello, Jack. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Thank you for taking my call. I'm looking for farm work. I just got laid off about a week ago. I'm looking for farm work. I'm looking to pump off some horses, some bulls. I collect semen.
This guy is crazy. This guy is crazy. I'm going to go there. You're an idiot. We got a lot of foul mouth in this guy or guys. You're dumb. I mean, it's all you got to do. You are completely imbecile, dumb. Swamp Show, good morning. Well, I tell you what. Swamp Show, good morning.
Good morning, Jack. Hello?
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Can I help you?
Yes, this is Chief Jack Marlin from the authorities. I'm doing a thorough investigation on these.
Oh, come on. Swamp Show, good morning.
Jack, you really need to get caller ID for these morons.
Saying morons. Saying morons. And if that's all you got to do, good grief. Swamp Show, good morning.
Good morning, Jack. I got a washer dryer for sale.
Okay. All right. These guys are having a ball. I don't know, I'm cut it off. And, you think both of you, I hope some of my telephone people are getting me these numbers. Swamp Show?
Hey, Jack, how are you doing this morning? Hello, Jack.
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. I'll tell you what, these pranksters, you send them on over to me, I'll take care of them.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'll jack them up.
Same one. Swamp Show, good morning. You're on the air.
I'm a vomit lover.
There's a lot of peer pressure during adolescence.
I agree. I think in middle school and in high school, you want to be accepted by, you want to be...
Hello?
Excuse me. Hello?
How are you tonight?
Doesn't sound... I think we're okay. You have a question for the panelists?
Yes, I do. I recently had some family problems. I had a very tight-knit family all my life. I'm 43 years old, and we never really had any problems until...
Yeah, the topic is independence.
Yeah, independence.
Well, that has to do with my family because my daughter, me and my wife's daughter, it's her daughter from another marriage, is very independent. And our family has always been very functional and tight-knit, even with our relatives. But I had a cousin come down to visit about 2 weeks ago from Syracuse, and everything was fine for about 2 days. But my daughter's boyfriend, who's from Denver, flew in from Denver, and he stayed with us. And after about 2 days of him from Denver and my cousin from Syracuse staying under the same house, things started to get a little tense.
Were people fighting?
Between our family, and then it got more aggravated because my wife's uncle from Orlando, who we had...
Sorry. I need a scorecard to be able to trade.
Okay, so you have 3 teenagers in the house at one time.
Carry on.
It's a little... Oh, sorry, I don't have the scorecard, but let us continue on. Are there any other callers?
Now, so there was a lot of chaos, right?
Individually clashing personalities.
Well, like you've got three teenagers.
It's important to have a family that's close.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
You know, I just want to say it's great to have a show right now around the holidays to discuss family. Family is so important.
Sure.
And I feel like nobody really focuses on family anymore. And it's really nice to hear and see you people tonight talk about family. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. My parents are originally from Italy. Mm-hmm. And my mother is from Naples, and my father was in a city called Palermo. I don't know if you're familiar with Palermo.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's where my father's from, that city, Palermo, and they're coming out. And my Uncle Paulie is from a small town out of the outskirts of Palermo called Santa Margherita. It's a small town where he grew up. Mm-hmm. And outside of that, my Uncle Joe, he comes from Porta Pala, Italy.
All right, thanks. It's good to have a big family, but the question is not more about the family, it's more about the kids, because this is a respect show. We're trying to see how the children...
You feel Italian families allow for individuality? Are you still on?
I think it's not.
Are you still on? No? I think they cut him off.
That guy is priceless.
I have my ex outlaw father-in-law is from Palermo. So.
Oh, okay.
So, are young people like?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Then my uncle
Okay.
in from Toledo.
Are you? Is this going to be a real question?
Call it sober if you can.
Just talk about independence and all these Italy and Palermo.
Yeah.
Do you have a question about this issue we're raising?
You're on the swap shop.
I'm sorry, but I think we got disconnected.
Oh yeah, well I didn't know where the conversation was going, so I pushed the old dump button.
Yes, I'm looking for chocha, please.
You're looking for what?
Yo quiero chocha hoy.
You're looking for, now say it again real slow. See, I'm an old country boy. It takes me about an hour and a half to about 60 minutes.
I'm looking for chocha, please.
You're looking for the swap shop?
I'm a Puerto Rican man with lots of money looking for fresh, young chocha.
Okay. All right. Well, what's your phone number?
I decided to bring in late teenage, 19-year-old young women who have started their own organization called Pink Positive New York.
We definitely sacrificed a lot, and the outcome is wonderful because...
Hello, Russell?
Excuse me, yes.
Hi, how you doing tonight?
Okay.
I wanted to just say it's great what these two young African-American ladies are doing. And, this takes me back to something my grandfather used to say. It doesn't really matter what color you are, black, white, Indian, Hispanic. It's all pink on the inside.
Okay. All right, tell me about why you chose domestic violence against women as a subject.
It's used to establish power and control over a person through fear and intimidation.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Russell. How are you?
Okay.
This is Jermaine Washington calling from the Bronx.
Okay, hi, Mr.
Hello,
Washington.
Jermaine. Hello.
I want to wish a happy Kwanzaa to my Nubian sisters.
Okay.
I think you're doing a good job. I want to talk a little bit about domestic violence in conjunction to the hip-hop community.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hip-hop can have a positive effect. I'll give you an example. Hey, what's that?
Okay, it's just our volume. Go ahead.
Ooh, you almost blew up my eardrums there.
Okay.
So anyway, I've been married now 15 years, and...
Congratulations.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means it's a long time. It's good.
Okay. Well, this is a serious topic, Russell, if I may.
I know.
Okay, this is not a joking matter. So, just getting back to what I was talking about, how hip-hop can have a positive effect. I remember one day specifically, this is about 10 years ago, I was playing my Grandmaster Flash records, and my wife told me to turn it down, and I bashed that radio right over her fucking head.
What? There's real mongrels out there who are not going to change any time in the near future. People don't change. Men don't change a lot.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, good evening. I think what these young girls are doing is great. It's great for the young people and the youth of today. And, the youth in America today is very young, and young people's what's important to the youth of America. Being young, I was a young girl once, and my youth, when I was young, I was in my youth. The youth is affecting young girls, and the young people in the youth is,
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I love that
Go
guy.
ahead. You want to finish?
Think that it's very important because, again, we were using women.
Hi. Excuse me. Hello?
Hi. I have a question for the girls from Pink Positive.
Yes.
Do you find Russell attractive at all?
Why not?
Do you like his beard?
Why do you have a question for us? No? Okay.
Actually.
You get some strange people calling you. Caller, your name?
Hi, my name's Rusty.
Hi. Do you have a...
Yes. Could you run your fingers through your beard? I have a race.
Good night.
Oh, boy. So we were talking about... Oh,
yeah. Hello?
Hey, Russell, you been getting any pussy, you fucking pain in the ass?
Jesus Christ. I think we got to cut off the men's calls and just let the women call in because the men really are perverse. I have to say that, So you guys got something really exciting for your next event?
Yeah, we're really encouraging anyone that wants to be involved.
We've gone to black phone call. Yes, caller?
Russell, can you lick your lips? I got a boner.
Oh, come on. Is somebody screening these calls?
All right, the original Trading Post. Good morning to you. We're sure glad to have you around this morning. Glad to have you on the phone. Good morning to you. The original Trading Post, yeah.
How are you, sir? Am I on the air?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, did you have something for the Trading Post?
Unfortunately, I do. I'm on Medicaid and Social Security, and my wife Ethel just came down with a bout of colitis, and we're having some problems, and I'm going to have to depart with an antique Japanese vase I'd like to put up for sale.
Okay.
And it's a wonderful vase. It's called a Meiji vase. It's very decorative. It's roughly valued at roughly $1,400, and we do have an inscription on it that came from the artist. Oh, can you hold on a second? Can I grab this vase?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Ethel, can you grab the Japanese vase off the mantle, please?
Yeah, he's got an antique.
All right, Fib, I got a little bit of preparation H on my fingers.
Just wipe it on the counter and bring it over.
Okay, we just got a few more seconds.
There, sir?
We got a few more seconds here, so.
Okay, let me just, here's a bit.
All right, here it is. Whoa!
I don't know what that was about. Okay, I don't know what that was about. But anyway, I guess we had to take care of that right there. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, good morning to you, the original Trading Post.
I apologize for the gentleman that was cursing a little bit. That was my husband, and he was upset that I dropped our vase. We've had it in our family since World War II. My grandfather brought it back from Japan, and I can't believe I dropped it like that. And I'm just hoping maybe somebody out there has some kind of vase glue or something, and I'm going to need some bandages because he beats me.
You're damn right I'm going to beat you.
Well, there is something going on here. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly what is happening.
Welcome to Ron's Swap Shop. Now, here's Mr. Swap Shop himself.
All right, lines are open for the Swap Shops. Thank you for that very nice introduction. Let's go back to the phones. Good morning, on the Swap Shop.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm well today. How are you?
I'm good. Well, you know, it's deer season now, and I got some deer meat I want to sell.
Okay.
I use the whole deer. I got some of the more exotic type of meat. Like I got 15 pounds of grade A deer vagina lip steaks, and you can also make vagina lip chili.
You know, this is the guy. All right, okay. Let's we'll track the phone numbers. We got to go through that again. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, Ron, I also got 4 pounds of deer penis. You can make deer penis sandwiches.
Jeez, what is going on with this guy? Grow up, will you, please? Well, you're a grown man, and you act like a child 8 years old. How do people get off on that, just acting so stupid? You know where that stupid caller is calling from? You know, you won't believe it. From Sirius Radio. What's that all about? Sirius Radio puts up their employees to call the Swap Shop shows and act like an idiot. Let's try the phone again. Good morning, on the Swap Shop.
Good morning.
Yes?
How are you, Ron?
I'm okay. Who's this?
This is Fred Norris from Downingtown.
Yeah, what is it, Fred from Downingtown?
Yes, sir. And I have to agree with you, Ron. You run a great show, and I hope you follow through on those gosh darn idiots.
Well, we will. You know, I'm surprised this came out of Sirius Radio.
Don't those idiots have anything better to do?
I guess not. All right. Talk to you.
Well, hold on, Ron. I'm selling something.
All right. What is that?
Well, I'm selling hold on, Fluffy. I'm on the phone. Sorry about that. I'm selling a Westinghouse shotgun.
Okay.
It's a 12 gauge.
All right.
Fluffy, stop licking the gun. Oh, Fred, I just shot Fluffy's asshole off.
I know. No, this is really nuts. Yeah, it's gotta be. I know who's, this is really stupid. All right, we'll continue with the show on a more adult level. Good morning, on the Swap Shop.
Cousin Jeff, get away from that shotgun!
Okay, this guy is really persistent. I'll give him that. Anyway, get a job or do something with your brain. All right, be productive. Okay, all right. What else do we have here? This person is really persistent, but I hate to tell you. Okay, I'm going to answer the call. Go ahead. You're on the Swap Shop.
Got 7 pounds of deer rectum tacos.
There are just, people with no purpose in life, and they just find these little things to do, and what are you going to do? And good morning, you're on the Swap Shop. And another one. Okay, so there's 2 going at it now. So we have 2 frickin' frack out there, 2 lame brains with mush for brains. Good morning, you're on the air.
Ron, I got 3 pounds of deer taint meat.
And good morning, you're on the Swap Shop.
Hey, Ron, boy, it sure is hard to get through to you today.
I'm sorry, because we're getting so many screwball calls, but I'm sorry about that.
Well, anyway, I'm selling a washer dryer. The dryer works fine, but the washer's a little bit on the fritz. My wife Ethel gummed it up trying to wash her used tampons.
Oh, my God. What is this? This is really stupid,
Another caller?
Hi, how are you tonight?
Hello.
First of all, I appreciate you taking the call. I've heard all those silly phone calls that you was getting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to commend you, and I'm a high school teacher myself. I'm a gym teacher.
Sweet.
Yeah. 17 years. And I've been through a lot, especially coaching the boys. We went through a lot of difficult times, and I remember at the end of whether we won or we lost, it didn't matter. But I remember specifically a loss. You always take a loss harder. Would you agree?
Yes. Yeah.
And the only thing I can always leave with the students, and especially my boys, my football players, is we would huddle together and we would talk about overcoming and persevering. And then we would, we'd get together, we'd eat, we'd get some pizza, we'd do some drinking, and then I jerked off on a few of them.
Must be the same guy.
All right. You guys are jerks.
On this Wednesday afternoon, good afternoon, you're caller number 3.
You got flummoxed.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
I'm doing good, thanks. This is Rusty. I'm calling to sell a Westinghouse barometer. It measures barometric pressure, precipitation, measures humidity,
temperature, also measures cloudiness, polar orbiting, it measures the geostationary satellites, measures Doppler radar, it measures high altitude moisture, it measures the frost index, measures typhoon probability. You with me there still?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah. Measures
I'm
carbon
suicidal.
offset, measures water vapor.
The drafty guy's hanging himself in the corner.
Measures the jet streams. Measures clear air turbulence.
Okay, sir.
Measures the pollen index.
Okay, sir. Sir, that's enough. That's enough.
Measures sperm count. What's going on?
Okay, that's enough. You've done. You explained what this does. Okay.
Well, I just want to let you know because this is a high dollar one. I'm selling it for $150.
Okay.
I got it for $200, but it also, if you're a farmer, it measures crop yield, measures radioactive aerosols, volcanic gases, hydroelectric synchronicity.
Okay, sir, that's enough. I need your number.
And if you're, I'm sorry, one more thing real quick. If you're near the mountains, it measures seismic shock waves.
Okay,
and for your car, it measures oil pressure, tire pressure, and if you're a farmer, again, it measures soil.
Never before in Tradio since I've been here have I've received calls like that. Okay,
Good. Unfortunately, I sold my chicken coop due to the bad economy, and I have a professional breeding kit for my chickens I like to sell.
Okay.
It's one professional breeding kit. It contains 2 holding devices for the female hens, and it has 1 straddle for the male cock, which includes a cock ring. And the cock ring is made of stainless steel. It's placed around the cock to hold the cock in place while the female is placed in position for breeding. And the cock's performance has been proven effective about 90% of the time with the cock ring, and we've been pleased with the cock ring and the way it straddles the female, and we're pleased with the performance of that. And I want $45 for the cock ring.
Okay.
We also have a pussycat that just passed away. We're selling her favorite.
And looks like it's a weird call. Good afternoon. You're caller number 9.
Hi, we got disconnected. I was selling the barometer. I forgot to say it measures soil productivity.
And we have 21 minutes past the hour. We're going to take about a 3.5-minute break. We'll be back with more of your phone calls when Tradio returns. Let's go to our first caller. Good afternoon. You're caller 1 on Tradio. You're on the air.
God be with you. This is Reverend Arthur Lang. How are you today?
Fine, preacher. How about you?
Well, we have some great items for sale. One particularly for a small business owner. It's called the Shvoogie button. Are you familiar with the Shvoogie button?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, that alerts you when black people come into your store so you can keep an eye on them.
Okay, get us in. You're caller number 2.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Good. I agree with the good Reverend. Hopefully the prank calls will cease eventually. Anyway, I have a signature series Robin Quivers Hyclonics kit, which includes 2 gallons of anal cleansing coffee, a sphincter tube, an enema bag, and a used zucchini with 2 sausages that were used in her vagina.
Good afternoon, caller 4.
Yeah, hi. I'm interested in that Robin Quivers Hyclonics.
Okay, good afternoon. You're caller number 5.
Hello, God bless you, Andy. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Very good. I have a special edition Aryan Nation starter kit. It comes with shackles, chains, a used noose from Lakewood, Georgia, a Grand Dragon robe.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Seems like we're getting kind of all the calls today, aren't we? Good afternoon. You're caller number 6.
Good afternoon, Andy.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, thank you. So I got a used Lexington steel penis pump.
Okay. Good afternoon, you're caller number 7.
Good afternoon, sir. First of all, I rebuke those 2 pranksters in the name of Jesus Christ. You're a good man, Andy, and you don't need to put up with this nonsense.
I appreciate that, sir.
All right, secondly, I do have a 12-gauge shotgun that I think I was going to put up for sale, but I might use it for those 2 fellas if they keep doing this to us. It's not fair.
I'm tempted to say, let me rent it from you.
Good Lord is looking out for them. Okay, now let's get down to business. How much did that fella before want for that penis pump?
Yes, sir.
Because my pecker is quite small. I can use a good stretching on it.
Okay.
Sucked him right in.
Okay, good afternoon. You caller number 9.
Hi, Andy. It's Ethel. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Good, good. I'm calling about that feller a while ago that said he went to Western high schools looking for the yearbooks.
All right.
Yeah, I recognize that feller's voice. That was Steve Brandano. I remember sucking his pecker at a sock hop in 1930.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tradio. So let's get down to the Tradio nitty-gritty. And good morning, you're on Tradio. Good morning, you're on Tradio.
Well, hi, folks, and it's a very pleasant Wednesday.
It is.
Let's wheel and deal. I love the Tradio.
All right, then.
I'd like to put my first item up for sale, please.
Let's do it.
The first item I have for sale, please, is a very rare vinyl record from the rock band Psychedelic B from 1969.
Okay.
It contains all 4 original members. Howie Feltersnatch, singer Ivana Handjob, drummer Lou, that's Loose Cunt.
Okay, that's enough. Let's keep it clean.
That is...
Okay. Sorry about that. Have to get caller ID on this thing. Memo to the boss. Tradio is for private individuals who wish to buy, sell, or trade items. No dealers. Good morning. You're on Tradio. You're on Tradio. Go ahead.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, what's going on?
I got 2 items.
That being?
Well, the first item, it's an item that's been in my family for a while. It's an item that, I got 2 items, but the first item, it's an item that I want to sell, and the item, it's an item that I have, but if you want to buy my item, I got the item.
Okay,
So,
now look, come on. Can we be serious?
well, I got items.
Okay, what is it you want to sell?
It's an item.
Either say it or we're going to end this conversation.
What? Well, if somebody's interested in the item, they might want to buy it. I don't know why you're getting all upset with me.
Well, I'm getting upset because you're not saying what the item is.
Well, it's not one item, it's 2 items.
Go ahead, say the items.
It's an item that I've had, it's about 20 years old, the item.
What is it?
It's an item.
An item?
Yeah, if you're interested...
I-T-E-M?
Yeah, if you're interested in the item, give me a call.
Number?
Huh? Well, I didn't tell you what the second item is.
Okay, go ahead.
The second item's also an item, but it's a little bit older item. It's 25 years old.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you want it, do you want it yourself? You want the item?
No, I want you to say what it is you're selling, or we're going to end this conversation.
I told you that I got 2.
We don't mind the people being friendly, but we just do not entertain comedians. Okay, looks like we're going to have to not open the phone line because we've got some clowns out there.
All right.
Sorry about that.
And St. Patrick's Day Parade, as Mitch said, tomorrow.
The parade starts at 11:30. You're invited to watch or march in the parade tomorrow.
It's going to be a good one. Hi.
Hi, where's the parade tomorrow?
11:30. Good morning.
Can I get the address for that parade, please?
No, we're not giving that out on the phone. We're doing it on the air.
Oh,
We'll give it right on the air. There you go. You can write it down for you right now. Good morning.
Morning, calling about the parade tomorrow.
Okay, and we have...
Starts at 11:30.
We also have now a haircut and a hot weather straight razor shave for $14, normally $20.
Good morning.
Good morning. Where's the parade?
Good morning.
I asked where...
We'll be taking a break here in just a minute.
Hello.
Who's in the parade?
It's all parade questions directed to the Kukakalpa.
Who's in the parade?
It's all parade questions directed to the Kukakalpa.
Kukakalpa.
Hi.
Who's in the parade?
Hello?
Hi,
Loretta? Do you ever have too much time on your hands like these guys? They might want to...
Loretta sounds like a party.
Yeah, Loretta sounds like she's got plenty of time.
It's like, we run a serious Tradio.
Consider getting something better to do. Hello?
How long is the parade tomorrow?
Hello?
Who's playing in the parade?
Okay, you know what? This is the Super Saver Hotline. We sell things here. If you have any other questions, we're not going to answer them for you right now. Good morning.
What kind of parade is?
If these lovely callers keep wanting to know about the parade, they can call the Kukakapa. We'll be happy to answer any questions regarding the parade. Just so you get going with the show, because I know you've got a lot to sell today.
Thank you. There you go, boys. Hi.
Good morning, Marianne. How you doing? Enough of this parade now.
Hello.
What's the parade theme tomorrow?
Hello.
The parade.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
We have a haircut. One per caller on this. It's a $25 haircut today for $17.50. And happy birthday, Loretta.
Good morning. Thanks.
Well, wizard.
Okay.
I think they're hanging up on people who aren't Richard and Sal.
We're here. Let's enjoy the fellowship together.
And let's go to our first caller. Good afternoon. You're caller number 1. You're on the air.
How you doing today, Andy?
Fine, sir. How about you?
I'm doing good, buddy. My name's Ron Tonkema.
Hey, Ron.
All right, so I got some old items here from the pantry I'm looking to get rid of. Let's see here. I got 1 jar of Grandma Delabate's sweet bukkake jelly. And 2 cans of Mandingo's African jizz sauce. Also, I got a sack of Uncle Jack's salty tea bags.
Well, we're having some prank calls again today. Hey, good afternoon. You're caller number 3. You're on the air.
Hi. God bless. How are you?
Fine, sir. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you. I'm calling in. I got 3 items. This is Norma Stitt, by the way. I got 3 rolls of yarn.
The number here is Hey, turn your radio down.
I want $5 a piece for those.
Okay, star 82.
Can you hear me?
Turn your radio down, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rusty, turn down the radio. My grandson turned up the radio. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
Okay, and I have a crochet kit. It's used, but I'm willing to sell it real cheap. I'm selling it for $2.
In one way or the other.
Yes, sir. You sure will.
Okay, I told him to turn on the radio one time before. I will not say that again. Please have your radios turned down, okay? Good afternoon. You're caller number 4.
I have 3 exotic pets that are stuffed straight from the Daniel Carver taxidermy downtown. It consists of a moon cricket, a porch monkey, and we have a jungle bunny.
Okay. Good afternoon. You're caller number 5.
Hi, Andy. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you, Lee?
I'm great. Thank you very much. So I got a set of bingo cards. I got 20 bingo cards. I got the chips and the bingo balls come with it. It's all set. And I'm asking $15 for it. And we just moved. Let me get my number from my husband. Hold on. What's our number here, Ray?
742.
749.
No, 742.
What?
742.
742.
3876.
3475.
No. 3.
Okay. No, all right. Good afternoon. You're caller number 6.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Excuse me. Just a gentleman called before. How much, I didn't get the phone number for the bingo cards and the bingo balls.
I'm sorry. We got cut off. Thank you for calling.
God damn it.
Okay, you're on the Danny wagon. Hello?
Hi, I have a celebrity adult video from John Hine getting oral sex in college.
Wait a minute. What are you trying to do here?
John Hine, he's the blowjob king of Michigan State. He's the nerd on Jump the Shark.
You know... Oh, boy. Is there a full moon or what?
No.
Yeah. Ring up that
crazy.
police department for me, will you? Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Hey, this you got to call on in 5 o'clock if you want to sell something, okay?
I know.
Okay.
I wanted to bid on an item.
Which item?
The butt plug.
Okay, goodbye. Hello?
How you doing? It's Harry Big Cox.
Wrong number.
Well, happy Monday to you. It's Monday. I'm Paula Vinay, filling in again for Paul Oates today and for a few more days. People want to call and buy and sell and swap and all. We get to those phones, shall we? Good morning, you're on Tradio.
Morning, how you doing today?
Well, howdy, how are you?
Howdy, oh, pretty good. Hey, is Paul around today?
Nope.
Oh, he ain't in today?
No, I locked him in my basement so that I could host radio instead.
I hear you. Well, Paul borrowed a blow-up doll from me about a month ago, and he just hasn't returned it. This is Rusty, and if he's listening, if he could get that back to me, it's actually a blow-up sheet.
Oh, gee whiz. All right, deep breath. Good morning, you're on Radio.
Paul, how are you?
Good morning, how are you?
Hi, what you up to, Paul? How was your weekend? Paul?
We're going to squeeze in one quick phone call. Good morning, it's you.
Good morning. 5-piece drum set from Yamaha. I'm going to take $150 with that. Doesn't include the hardware.
Drum set for $150, okay.
5-piece drum set from Yamaha. I have some other instruments. I have one rusty trombone by Blumpkin Incorporated. A Cleveland Steamer by...
And that's going to do it for Tradio today. Thank you for listening.
All right.
And we'll be back with more of your phone calls tomorrow.
Waiting for your calls, and we trust you're enjoying another Tradio.
And let's go to our first caller. Good afternoon. You're caller number 1. You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, sir. How about you?
I'm doing okay, I guess. How about you?
Pardon me?
Turn your radio down, please.
I need your radio turned down, sir.
Please have your radio turned down, okay?
Pardon me? Good afternoon. You're on Tradio. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hi, you're on Tradio.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Fine, sir. How about you?
Go right ahead, please.
Pardon me?
Go ahead, sir, and what was your third item, please?
And before we go back to the phones, let's go over some emails afternoon. One of the items here on the email, Rusty, he has for sale a Japanese-style cube steak filet shao, I believe that's how you pronounce it, 12 inches thick, cuts of beef, seasoned the package by a master chef, Peter North, asking $69 per pound, and the number to call for more information is ask for Nick Gertz, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. All right, let's go back to the phones. Good afternoon. You're caller number 3.
I'm sorry. We got cut off.
Oh, God. And folks, with that, we're going to call it a day on the Tradio. The barrage.
Welcome back to Bizarre and Flea Market. If you have anything to buy, sell, or trade, and you're on.
Yeah. Shout out here. Andre, Vivian, his lovely mom Vivian, Lakeisha Barnes down in Tarboro, North Carolina. The great Ken Ahotia and Elena Grace Francia and Reno, Nevada. Tom Hoffman and his little dog Ember in Chantilly, Virginia. Jeff and Patty Connection out in Reno, Nevada. And his lovely mom Grace down in Virginia.
I don't know what this is.
In Qualicum Beach, Canada. Ray Wolf and Nick Good, who wrote a book called Amazing Grace. In which I mentioned prominently. Go to Success. It's a marvelous book.
All righty. Biz Baz, good morning.
10 minutes times 10 cigarettes? How long is it?
10 minutes times 10 cigarettes is an hour.
Every time you have a cigarette, it's 10 minutes.
Oh, then it's it's an hour and 20 minutes.
What is going on today? Is there
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Or something? What is something in the water? Biz Baz.
Good morning. How you doing?
Fine.
5-piece Yamaha drum kit. It's about 6 years old. $250 for that.
All right.
I also have a rusty trombone by Dick Bukaki, and I want $65.
It's this guy that's, oh my God.
Biz Baz, good morning.
Biz Baz.
Hello, lady. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm doing fine till I see you.
Who is this?
I got some remedy jaws, you know what I mean?
I'm having trouble understanding you. Have you been drinking this morning?
Yeah, a little cocoa butter here, you know what I mean?
He was drinking cocoa butter.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's been drinking.
Hey. Biz Baz, hello.
How you doing, guys?
Good.
Hey, I got a 14-year-old young Korean boy.
What the hell is wrong with him? Stop being an idiot, all right? Find somebody else to bother.
Biz Baz, hello.
Are you kidding me?
Let's stick to biz business, shall we?
But we got one clown out there who's torturing us this morning.
Biz Baz.
Robin, remember the first words he had?
Biz Baz, hello.
With that guy.
Who cares? Biz Baz, hello.
Ain't no sense in you.
Ain't no sense in calling here. You're just wasting my time.
Biz Baz, hello.
You guys need to get the authorities on these idiots that are calling and ruining the show.
Yeah, it's just, it sounds like it's just the same one guy. He's probably got a couple of his buddies, and they're using a couple of different phones, but it's, what can you do?
Well, it ain't right, because you put on a good show and you provide a good service for good people out there, and we appreciate it.
Oh, I know you do. This is a very rare case.
And now, Christy, the lady, you ever lay a pussy fart?
So,
Pussy fart, pussy fart, pussy fart.
Biz Baz, good morning.
Good morning. How you folks doing this morning?
Good, how are you?
What can we do for you?
I'm doing good, thanks. I'm looking for some furniture.
Okay.
Storage cabinets, TV cabinets, a display cabinet, a file cabinet, an armchair, a dining chair, a guest chair, and a rocking chair.
What's your name and number?
And a swivel chair, too.
What's your name
My
and
name's Ethel, and I'm looking for a bed. I need an adjustable bed.
What's your phone number,
One of
Ethel?
these ones that kind of tips up.
Ethel, what's your phone number?
Excuse me?
What is your phone number?
Oh, my phone number is 89.
We'll see if we can find you
I'm
some
looking
furniture.
for also real.
We think that was it. Not sure. Biz Baz, good morning.
Confident.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Good.
I do have the file cabinet. I have a storm cabinet. And I do have a TV cabinet. As far as chairs, armchair, I got that. I do have the guest chair.
It is more than one. Yeah, I'm sure of it now. Somebody's playing a real prank on us.
Sure of it.
We'll be back aboard the Biz Baz bus again tomorrow. Have a great day.
And on that note, we cue to the music.
Pussy fart.
And a good Friday afternoon to you.
Yes.
Wet
Friday.
Yeah, it's wet, and I don't know if we really expected this much rain, but a lot of birthdays on the birthday list today. Our hats off to Curly Pubes from his brother Jeff is turning 50 today.
Then also Eaton Beaver, who is 55 years old today.
All right, and we're going to go to Swap Shop items now.
Here is for sale a Jack Off brand used tire jack, $35. Ask for Mike Roch at 3491. Here is for sale several shrimp sauce saucers with 6 sections of sweet and sour summer sauce. Stop by 776 South 2nd Street. Call Skip at 8765.
Here's One Fay Gala Chocolate Making Kit. Includes 4 molds and 2 fudge packers. It's portable, so you can pack fudge indoors and outdoors with all your friends. Designed by Chef Mike Morales. Call after 5 p.m. Ask for Reverend Fred Norris at 58-7. And that concludes Swap Shop items.
Got a lot of I like that.
that familiar theme, we do welcome you to a Wednesday's edition of Swap Shop. Well, we've got birthdays.
Oh, well, let's do that.
Today is a very special birthday for Mike Roch. Hope I'm saying that right. He is 98 years young today.
Ooh, boy, standing ovation.
Wow.
Mike, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, do hope and pray. Wow, 98.
Yeah.
So, salutes.
Yeah.
Then also today, one more birthday here.
All right.
Sharon Cox is having a birthday today and her son.
Oh, happy birthday, Sharon.
I want to say happy birthday wish to Phil C. Collards.
And welcome back to the second half of Swap Shop on this Friday. Here's a 76 Chevy truck, four-wheel drive, needs some work, make an offer, 5-2.
And this is what your boys need. 2 Australian baby ducks.
Oh, my word.
And 1 exotic jungle bunny imported from Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
The jungle bunny is known to be feisty but can be trained. They're just looking for a loving home for these animals. Call after 2 o'clock. Tom or Tracy at 584.
I know so many moms that would love to have that for Mother's Day.
Yeah, there's your baby ducks and an exotic jungle bunny. There you have it.
That would be cute, though.
And we have got some folks that have got, I have no bukkake sauce. That's what they say. It's all natural. You can find out more. They've got some of this for sale at 5874. And some folks just are willing to share a recipe that they have for blumpkin pie, which is blueberries and pumpkin.
I would have guessed that.
You know, if I had thought about it, it makes sense. Blumpkin.
Blueberry and pumpkin. That sounds good together.
They say it's a fun recipe, and they'd love to share it with you. You can call Diane at 4524. We got a bathroom faucet set by Golden Shower. The Golden Shower streams warm every time. So I guess that's a kind of a brand. Call and ask for Denise at 5864. Now this, folks, you need to listen to this. I'm kind of reading these as I get to them. I haven't got to preview them. But there is a contractor in the area that's going to be dropping loads of dirt today at the quarry.
How cool is that? Sign me up.
If you need a hefty, fertile load for your garden or your yard, come by.
Oh, wow.
And that's today only.
Free.
Yeah.
All right. Here is a Rim Job brand 18-inch aluminum rim set of 4, excellent condition, asking $45 for the 4. Call Rod at 845. I think we're good to go.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up Swap Shop.
Anytime.
It's okay. We'll see you tomorrow, folks.
Well, we're reaching out and touching you right here on the Swap Shop. And so if you haven't called us and you got something you want to buy, sell, or trade, well, we'd like to hear from you. Swap Shop, good morning.
Hi, Jack. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, I got a couple things for sale. I got a dip net that I want to sell. And are you still there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you turn your radio down, please?
Are you on the computer?
Is that your radio, Jack?
Yeah.
Hi, Jack. How are you? I think you're...
Well, there's something going on there. I can't hardly. That's on the computer. So you have to turn it off before you call. We get a feedback. Swap Shop, good morning.
Good morning, Jack. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
What in tarnation's going on with the radio today? Keeps feeding back left and right.
No, sir, it's not us. It's not us.
Oof, my eardrums are ready to pop.
Well, nobody's having the problem except you.
Let's get down to business. I want to sell a few things.
Well, go ahead.
We have Robin Quiver's Red Snapper. It's a delicious meal. It comes in a black box, and Robin's Red Snapper is very tasty. It goes great with the enema coffees.
Okay. Need your phone number.
75.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
God bless you, Jack.
Yes, sir.
And fix up those radio problems, will you, please?
All right. Swap Shop, good morning.
Jack, how are you?
I'm doing fine, sir.
I called a while ago. I think something was wrong with your computer there. Gotten some feedback or something. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
So what I was trying to say is I got a dip net. It's good for about probably a 30-pound catfish it'll hold. And you got your radio up there again?
Hey, sir, whatever you're doing there, it's messing me up over here.
I think that's on your end.
No, sir. Good gracious. I mean, hey.
Hello, Jack. How are you doing today?
Doing fine, sir.
My name's Simon Buckingham. I actually just moved here from England, and I'm not really familiar with your show. I was having my morning tea and crumpets, and I'm just, what do you actually do there?
Well, listen, I'm tied up right now, sir. I'll call me later.
Well, I have a couple items for sale.
Go ahead.
Okay, I have for sale a used caulk ring. It's for sealing bathroom tiles with a caulking gun. You use caulk, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The ring wraps around the caulk to ensure a tight seal. I'm asking $15 for that. I also have a used mechanic's toolbox for sale. The toolbox includes a monkey wrench, French tickler ring, and a jizz rag. The toolbox is made by Snap-on, asking $80 for that. Are you still with me, John?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Oh, righty. I'm just here smoking a fog and enjoying your show. I also have a reach-around curved shaft broom. Gets into those tight, dark spaces. It's like new, only used twice. And if you have hard-to-reach spots in your area, then you need a reach-around. So, Jack, if you like a reach-around, just call me. My number is 8824.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Lunch up. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'd like to put some stuff up for sale.
Go ahead.
All righty. We got the Chicken Lover's Gift Basket. That's homemade.
Okay.
Okay, comes with a recipe book, which includes buffalo wings and homemade cock cheese. And the cock cheese is all natural. It's a bit salty, but it is delicious. And you can reach us at 967.
All right. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Have a blessed day, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Hello? Hi, Jack. How are you today? Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. Just ran and grabbed the mailman. How you doing this morning?
Doing all right.
So, I got a couple things for sale. Sorry, let me catch my breath here if you give me a second.
I ain't putting up with that junk today. You call back, I will hang up. Swap shop, good morning.
You hung up on me, Jack. I wanted to tell you I got quilts for sale. And I got 3 quilts. And I'm selling them for $5. Hold on. Are you still there, Jack?
No.
No.
Give me your phone number.
It's 554.
No, that ain't gonna work.
13. I'm out of business.
I don't care. Don't call up anymore, idiot. All you got to do, you got that much breast, you need to go to the hospital or something. All these people are having fun. Now, they about got me yesterday, and they switch around on me a little bit, but that's all right. Well, Shop, good morning.
Good morning, Jack. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
What in the heck is going on today with these pranksters?
I don't know. It started yesterday, and I think it's some people out of state, and they just discovered our stuff, and they really poking fun at our people, and I don't like that.
I don't like it either. It makes you look like a jackass, and it's not fair. You're doing a good show, Jack.
Thank you, sir.
Anyway, I got something for sale here. I'm getting rid of some of my wife's stuff. I have something from Chef Mike Morales. It's the salad tosser. Everybody likes to have their salad toss. You like your salad toss, Jack?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And it's the Chef Mike Morales salad tosser, and we have some exotic European tea bags. So you can have fun tossing salad with all your friends, and the tea bags are great for dunking, too. You ever get tea bag, Jack? Oh, it's fun. Everybody loves a good tea bag and then some good old salad tossing. So that's the Mike Morales salad tosser and exotic tea bags, great for dunking. And I'm asking $15 for that.
Okay.
All right, and you can reach me at 58. And I hope you call the authorities.
Well, ain't much I can do about it except, just hang up and go on. I'll have a good
Moron's just making you look like a stupid
no, but that's all right. Hey, have a good day.
It really bothers me. God bless you, Jack.
Thank you. Swap Shop, good morning. You're on the air.
How much was that sound sausage?
Don't even go there. You're still having fun, aren't you? Yeah. Swap Shop? You're funny. You are funny. So I know they're listening. Biggest idiots we've ever had on this station in 34 years. So don't even call. Because I'm going to call the phone company I get off. I will get to the end of this. We'll be back after this.
That's right. So anyway, so we go out to dinner and everything, and I'm laying there watching Dance with the Stars. At 9:30, I turn it off, and I say, I'm going to bed. This is ridiculous. I'm laying there in bed. I go, I can't sleep. I'm upset. I have a lot of shit on my mind. Beth's not here. I'm angry. I said, I might as well watch Dancing with the Stars. So
you might as well finish it. You're not sleeping.
But this bean soup was acting up on me.
Uh-oh.
I was so fucking gassy. While I'm laying in bed and Beth's out with her mom, I'm like every second. And Beth, really, she can tell you, I don't fart in front of her, and I'm really good about that. Right? Pretty much so?
No, you're great.
Yeah, I'm really good about it. Because I want to keep romance alive. Beth never farts. She never shits. So I'm farting. I go, by the time she even gets home, she won't get home till like 11:30 anyway.
You'll have cleared the air.
And I'm laying there and I'm going, maybe I have to make duty. But I didn't. I didn't have to make duty. And now would be the perfect time to make duty while Beth's away with her mom.
The place all to yourself.
Right.
We don't even talk about duties.
We're on the air. You know. Yeah. I'm sorry, love.
No.
Once I swear I haven't made a duty in weeks.
This is not real. He's making up a story.
Is that why it was so cold in the bedroom? Were you trying to air blast it out? It was 20 below zero.
I don't even like air conditioning.
My hair was blowing in bed.
Did he have to clear the air?
I had it down to 68 degrees.
Frigid in there.
It was like I was farting in a refrigerator. So I'm laying there and I'm watching and my stomach's going like every minute like, and I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't be under the covers. Let everything air out.
Yeah, because you don't want to trap it.
So like around 10:15 or so, my TV's still on because I was on TiVo, and I'm still with Dancing with the Stars. And Beth comes walking and she goes, "What are you doing awake?" Because she knows I'm supposed to be asleep for the show. She was like, what are you doing awake? By the way, honey, you look beautiful today.
I feel horrible, thank you.
Why?
I don't know.
I love that you think you're ugly.
I feel
love that about you.
Sausage stuffed in jeans.
Oh, my God.
My favorite thing about you is that you're never satisfied with yourself. And always improving.
Disgusted today.
Lovely. Isn't that great?
That's so sad.
That is so music to my ears. You feel disgusting?
Yeah.
Like you're ugly and
just
fat?
Gross.
Really?
Yeah. I almost didn't
God bless
come in.
you.
So this is gross?
God bless you.
Let's say I hate to see what really horrible would look like.
This is why I know my wife is on top of her game. Like me, she feels horrible about herself.
We're a match made in heaven.
We are a match made in heaven. We both walk around all day going, oh.
Feeling horrible.
Yeah, we just feel horrible.
I'm fat. No, I'm fat.
What is so bad on you right now, actually?
I just feel anga.
Anga Bisson?
Yeah. That's our word.
Yeah.
I'm learning Yiddish.
So anyway, to make a long story short, she comes in. I go, uh-oh. Because I don't know that all.
You don't know that you've gotten it all out of there.
Well, at one point, I had settled in, and then he presses pause, and then he runs out of the bed. And I'm thinking he has to go to the bathroom. But then it wasn't enough time had passed by, and I knew he didn't go that far because I still heard him. And then he runs back into bed, and I didn't say anything. And then he turns off Dancing with the Stars, and then he gets up and he leaves again. And I go, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I have gas." He didn't even try to hide it.
And Beth said, I'm glad you're not lying to me. She goes, you lay here. I want you, because I'm getting up.
Just fart under the covers. I won't lift them up.
I said, it is so foul. This bean soup, what's going on?
Well, you don't know
wouldn't
part
do it.
two.
What's part two?
That you finally fell asleep, and I had to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I had to pee,
Yeah.
not duty, pee.
Well, of course not.
And I lifted the covers, and I smelled what you were... It was vile.
Was I farting in my sleeve?
I didn't hear it, and they must have been silent, deadly ones.
Yeah.
But the stench was
Really?
Like,
oh, I'm so ashamed. I'm ashamed. You will forever associate that.
I will never allow you to
Oh, my
bean
God.
soup in my presence.
Robin, I'm going to kill myself after the show.
Oh, dear.
I was going to tell him this morning, and I thought I'm going to save it.
Oh, you're kidding. Did you smell how foul?
It was disgusting.
So I must have been farting in my
Something
sleep.
was dead under there.
Did you never, in your waking time, you never let one out?
Robin, I got up and down from the bed at least 12 times.
But I didn't hear. Sometimes when you sneak up out of the bed
You want
and
the
he goes
truth?
into the closet and I hear him farting.
You go into the closet?
I go into a closet.
These were very silent.
Well, you want to know what I did?
What?
Now, you want to get real?
No, you're using a muffler. What did you
So I go into my closet,
Yes.
and I go, I know she can hear me. It's not that far away. So then I bend over in the closet, and I spread open my cheeks as wide as they can, and I push, and it goes like this.
That's why they were quiet.
That's why they were quiet. I didn't want you to hear. It's like...
Oh, my goodness.
And no noise. Because sometimes even when I spread my cheeks, it makes a lot of noise. She hears me every time.
Oh, my
For some reason, my bathroom is always built near the bedroom.
What?
I don't know.
You're designing the place.
I know. I designed it wrong.
Someone who decided.
I'm so disgusting. And I'm so fat. Oh, I'm ashamed to be your husband because I am so fat.
Why did you have lentil soup?
Oh, never again.
It was like 5 bean soup or something.
Yeah, it was like different beans. It's like a recipe for disaster. Thank God we weren't just going out. Oh my God! And then when we went over to the restaurant, with Beth, your mom must think we're so gay because we had to have a whole discussion because Beth was going to this movie premiere. I go, okay, what are you going to say if they ask you about America's Got Talent?
So you had to preview.
So Beth and I rehearsed what she would say.
Not one person asked me one question.
That's the kicker to the story. So I go,
no one cared about it.
Whenever you're prepared.
I go, hun, how did it go when they asked you about America's Got Talent? She goes, no one asked me.
No, it was a very private it was one of those little
So they didn't
screenings.
have-
They didn't have a whole press line like
Yeah.
that.
No, I didn't get to go. But meanwhile, I should have gone because
You were up?
I was awake anyway.
So are you doing America's Got Talent?
Well, look, I'm going to make a statement right now. I have nothing to report. I don't report on negotiations, and I'm not even saying I'm in a negotiation. I just think it's interesting everybody brings up my name during these kinds of things. That's all I'm saying. What would
Well,
do you think
what?
I would
if
be?
You've got an opportunity to replace a judge. We already mentioned that Piers Morgan announced he was leaving. Nobody cared.
Right.
There wasn't one.
Actually, you cared. You loved.
I think Piers was great.
Yeah.
He was the only one. I'm saying it didn't make the news. There weren't headlines.
Right.
It was just so what?
If the rumors are true, I know you think I would be a good judge because you've heard me judge.
I know you would be. I don't think.
How do you feel this will affect our marriage? And how will it, if you give me the word that it will interfere too much with our love? And I'll tell you how much
We
love
actually did have this conversation.
Yeah, but we haven't had it on the air.
No, I'm just saying you really are taking into consideration my feelings.
I am.
Yeah.
Like if you say to me, this is something I shouldn't be doing, that's it.
Have I ever said that? The only thing
But
I'm
why-
concerned about for
providing
you,
that any of this is true.
Right, providing any of this
this
is
is all
true.
theoretical.
provided by the schedule that they gave us, just in case it were to happen.
No. There's been no schedule. There's been no discussion of
I'm
that.
just concerned about the time commitment for you, because you're a monster at 4 a.m. when the alarm sounds, and then if you were to do your show, and then if this were to happen and you were to work again in the same day, and then you don't get enough sleep, I'm concerned for me and for you. That's where
Me too.
that's when it affects us, because it's awful to be around you when you're tired and miserable.
Right. So.
Well, then that would be it. We should be discussing it too.
Yeah. Everyone should be in on this. Fred says let's say it was true. Fred says don't do it because the show is beneath me.
I really believe that.
Robin says I should do it because I'm judging anyway.
Robin actually just proved it a couple of seconds ago when she said when Piers Morgan said he was leaving, nobody gave a shit.
Because it's Piers Morgan.
But it's America's Got Talent.
Yeah, but
the only reason this show becomes important is because of you.
Right.
That should tell you something.
I don't know. I think it's an important show. It's the number one show. It's the number one show on NBC.
I don't, you
don't care, but I think that says something.
Well, I don't know why Fred has this objection.
I don't know. I just think you're a great talent.
Well, then you're not
And
allowed to
he
sit in the
loves
audience.
judging things.
I want to judge. I want to sit there like a big dummy and judge.
Then go for it.
Well, I didn't say anything like that's happening. If they were to ask me, I would consider it. What do you think of that? Anyway, I'll tell you how brave my wife is. Listen to this story.
What now?
The rescue.
Oh.
Was that all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but I don't consider it that brave.
Oh, I do. I would never do this.
There was another rescue?
You listen to this.
Well, first of all, I took the course, the Wildlife Rescue Center transport course, a couple years ago, so I know how to.
You're certified.
I didn't get any diploma or anything.
You're not talking about rescuing like a puppy or a kitten. You're talking about wildlife. So listen to this. Like Friday or Saturday, we get a call from the Wildlife Center of the Hamptons.
Uh-huh.
They go, hey, listen, there's an injured bird. But what is it, like a seagull?
A gull.
A gull.
Yeah.
Can you go rescue it? Because she's now trained.
It was in our town where we live, so I was the closest volunteer.
Oh, cool.
So she goes
You're
out.
on call.
I was on call.
This gull is like the size of a human being.
Oh, this guy was huge.
And what was he? He had wire.
It was heartbreaking. He had obviously dove into the water or was swimming, and he got some
Fishing
wire tangled and I think he initially swallowed the hook, so it was wrapped around his beak, and then it was wrapped around his legs.
Oh, dear.
He was a mess, and it was so tightly wrapped that his leg was swollen.
Yeah, no
outside of it.
circulation.
No circulation, and he couldn't eat, and he was dehydrated and a mess, and he would fly for probably 5 seconds and fall over. So his wings were okay, but his legs were bound and his mouth was bound. And he was huge, and it was the windiest day ever.
And they're not easy to get to.
I was nervous because he was an adult and huge. He was just a big boy.
Yeah,
and
there he is. There's a picture of him.
I tweeted that. That is actually on the table. They are on the volunteers at the Wildlife Rescue Center are phenomenal. They unraveled and cut all of the fishing wire, and it was.
So listen to this. She goes over, takes a blanket, has to throw it over this thing. And these things bite and the whole deal.
Of course, they're scared to death.
She goes in. I would have run for the hills. She didn't even bother to get me because she knew I'm a pussy.
You would be worthless.
Right. I wouldn't even really be a help. I'd probably just say, forget this. I don't want you to get hurt. And I wouldn't help in any way. So she went out on her own and did this thing. And I don't even know how to describe how crazy this is.
Well, no,
everybody understands that you have a wild animal. They're not used to interacting with humans in the first place.
So how did you transport it in the car?
Well, I had my friend Mike with me, and I took a towel and I covered him, but it was so windy, the wind and the bird, and the towel was over my head at one point. I think it was over Mike's head at one point, and I had to act very quickly, so I put it over and I scooped him up in my arms, and I had one of those plastic containers, the extra large ones. Problem is, I didn't cut any holes on the lid, so I had to leave it open a couple inches on the one side. So I was holding it down, and I put it in the back seat of the car, but I was sitting in the front seat with Mike, and I'm holding him. But he was fighting and I had bruises on my hands because I was pushing so hard. But it took us about 25 minutes to get to the rescue center. And
he's going to live.
He's doing great. Mike and I watched them untangle all the fishing wire, and they said that he's on the road to recovery, and I'm hoping to be able to release him.
Release him
yeah.
soon.
Okay. And when he gets stronger, they're feeding him through tubes right now.
All right, which brings me to the reason Beth's here today.
Yes.
Okay, so here it is. This is a plea of sorts to my audience. So I got involved with North Shore Animal League because, Beth made me aware. Like, we've adopted 3 cats. These cats are the greatest thing ever. I love them.
Robin knows.
I love them.
You know what? I would every time he would say, "Oh God, Beth, get a cat, Howard. You'll love it."
Beth convinced me to get these cats. We love each one of them. Leon, Walter, and Apple. And they're so beautiful. And so the North Shore Animal League said, well, you're into photography now. Take some pictures of Beth with these animals at North Shore Animal League.
I actually came up with the idea.
Right.
Because I was being photographed by you every second, so I thought, why don't we do something good?
That's true. And so I said, yeah, let's get involved. And so we took these pictures and put them on a calendar, thinking that it would be a nice gift and we'd get people to donate $20 to the North Shore Animal League. And all the money goes to the animals. And there's each story of these animals is just heartbreaking.
Well, there's Susie. She's a cat in there who's magnificent. I think she's a young cat, I think maybe 4, 5, or 6, and she just sits on my lap when I go on appearances. But because she's an adult cat, Oh,
and I got to tell you,
so
adult
beautiful.
cats are the best.
Yeah, she's got the greatest.
Now, is she sort of rotting away in a cage right now?
Sitting in a cage, and every time I go on one of these morning shows, I ask to have Susie with me because she'll just sit on my lap and purr, and she likes her belly rubbed. But a lot of shows don't even want cats brought on, which is so sad. So I go to the league and I just spend time with her.
The thing that drives me crazy is every time we look at these cats we adopted, we sit and say to each other, how could anyone kick them out of their house? Like, they're such sweet animals.
And I always say, if you people, because a lot of people say, I'm a dog person, I'm not a cat person. Right. If you've never known a cat, that's how you could not love them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
if you've ever known a cat, you have to love them.
It drives me crazy that people have a pet. Like, we have this Walter. He's like, I love this cat. This cat is with me all the time. He sleeps with me. He loves me. And we do everything together. He follows me around like a dog. And
Leroy and I were playing fetch the other day.
He's such a person. He's such a personality. Like Beth can't go on her computer because he lays on the computer all day, and he likes to hear the beep, beep, beep. I guess it sounds like his mother's heartbeat or something. But and I sit there and I go, this guy would have been rotting in a cage. No one would have adopted him at this North Shore Animal League. These guys are saints, this North Shore Animal League. The fact that they take care of these animals and they don't kill them and they'll wait. They'll wait a year. They'll wait 2 years. They'll wait 10 years. However long it takes. And a lot of the animals featured in this calendar are still sitting there. And
a lot of the adult ones.
And it's making me nuts. And not only is my point, I want people to adopt these before Beth adopts them and they're in my house. Because it's getting full in there.
Susie's on her way.
Yeah, she said to me the other day, I can't stand that Susie's in a cage right now. I said, listen, Susie, I'll beg my audience to take in Susie.
I'm going to have the best time. The best time when you get your fourth cat.
Show Robin Susie in the calendar.
Can you imagine?
Because he laughed at me so hard when I had 4 cats.
Look at this beautiful calendar, Robin.
What's one more?
My photography is stunning.
What month was that? Oh, November. Susie.
Oh, boy, she's a beauty.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah.
Let me see her.
Susie.
Beautiful.
Oh,
that's right.
I love her.
She's not even airbrushed.
That's her in the natural.
That's her in the natural. So anyway, to purchase this calendar of Beth and the animals, go to animalleague.org. You're making a donation to this wonderful charity. They do wonderful work. No one gives a shit about these animals. These animals who own these pets throw them into this cage and they send them over to North Shore Animal League. But listen, this cat that we have, Leon, this cat is a big cat. He's 18 pounds.
19.
Amazing.
19 now. They had him in a little cage. He has to shit in there. He has to piss in there. He eats in there. And no one was adopting him.
His world.
Yeah.
He's a black cat. No one was adopting him. People are superstitious because they're assholes. And so
he's the greatest.
He's the greatest cat. And he was rotting in this cage for God knows how long. He survived a tornado. He survived all kinds of things. And if we hadn't taken him in, I think he'd still be there. Now, you see him in this calendar, right? He's on page what? I forget what page he's on.
Mr. February.
He's Mr. February. This cat, there he is.
Oh, my God.
We meet people, they go, oh, if you don't want him, we'll take him.
Everybody wants him now.
Yeah, everybody now that knows my cat.
Yeah, there's a million of them right there now.
Yeah. You can have your own.
You could have your own Leon and Walter. Go make a life for yourself.
I think I was jealous that you had Leroy Brown, so we have Leon there.
They are so great, those cats. It's amazing.
So, to purchase Beth's calendar, go to animalleague.org.
Beth's calendar, the North Shore Animal League.
It's Beth. You see
Howard
her.
shot.
Gorgeous.
We had fun. This was a great project for us.
You'll see a picture there. I shot all the puppies. I got them all lined up.
Yeah?
You did a great job.
I was like Scavullo.
He was on fire. You were so professional.
I bossed everyone around, and I used a tripod, and I shot all these things. My teacher was there with me. It was great. It was a lot of fun that day. And also, I'll give you another plug. Beth has got this TV show starting in, when is that?
I'm starting taping in January. It's for HGTV called Mom Caves. And they aired the pilot, and they picked up a full season. So right now they are trying to get candidates for the Mom Cave. So husbands out there, if you want to nominate your wife for someone deserves something very special, if you want to write the reason why, you can email momcaves@gmail.com.
Where do mom caves wind up? Are they special rooms in the house?
They're rooms for the women that, something private, something that...
Listen to this racket. This is the greatest thing ever.
What?
You got to nominate your wife for this. This is why I'm giving you this tip.
Mm-hmm. This is a great present.
This TV show, come to your house. They take a room and they redo the whole... They even build your room sometimes.
Really?
That's right.
Wow.
And it's free.
Well, to you.
To you, it's free.
Somebody will get paid.
And they just sit there and they go, Beth enters it up with you and go shopping with you and everything.
Get your wife out of the house.
Yeah. And they take a whole week.
Take a week.
And they give you a free room.
But location, they want to keep it within an hour of New York City.
Right.
So, but nominate and send
no
a
one wants to
picture.
bust their balls traveling up to fucking Pennsylvania.
And they like people to have children, too. So send a picture of your wife and your kids.
Yeah, you got to be a mom.
Well, that's when a mom needs a cave.
The reason why. No, not adult children. They want,
but
like,
yeah,
grade
when the
school
kids
children.
are there,
Right.
that's when you need your own space.
You want little children in there.
Grade school kids, yeah.
Well.
So.
You know who just nominated his wife, Sandusky? So she might need a room to get away. That's right,
I think she does, actually.
But he lives too far away.
She said build it outside of my home.
Yeah. And so, to nominate a mom for Mom Cave, email your submission to momcaves at gmail.com. That's it, right?
That's it. I just really.
The calendar I got to. Animalleague.org.
And you're.
Oh, yeah, animalleague.org. It'll direct you to Adorama's website. They're the printers. So, but you can go to animalleague.org and order.
Yeah, Adorama's helping us out. And,
okay.
And we tweeted out a link at Stern Show so you can get to
And
that.
people that have ordered the calendar, because everybody's tweeting asking when it's coming, it'll definitely get there before Christmas, I promise you. Enough time. And probably within the next couple of weeks, because we still have to sign those.
And all the money goes to North Shore Animal League.
Do a bunch of signing.
Right.
Well, we said we'd sign the first 1,000.
Yes, Wheels, you're on the air. Go ahead in Bristol.
I gotta get my order in.
Yeah, you
We're
have an
giving
order.
them to all our friends. we buy a lot.
No, I want to give them to other people.
Yes, and make a donation, for God's sakes.
I always donate.
Robin always.
Well, she needs to give more. Yes, Wheels.
What?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Beth, I wanted to question you on football. Could you answer a question for me?
Go ahead.
What do you mean? What, a quiz?
I don't want to be quizzed right now.
No, like the challenge flag.
She knows more.
No.
She knows.
I really don't want to be.
She knows more about football than I do.
Well, Howard, what color is the penalty flag?
Penalty flag is red.
Yellow.
Yellow.
This is me versus Beth.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's
We
yellow,
know.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
How do you score 2 points? There's two ways.
Well, there's a touchback, right?
Yeah.
And you could score 2 points. That's it, right?
No, there's another way.
When you tackle the dude in his own...
That's the touchback.
Yeah.
Now, what's the other way?
Safety is called.
What, do you know this, hon?
No, I know I do, but I can't think of it.
It's that other kick, after...
two-point conversion.
Yeah, the
Two-point conversion, right. Yeah, right. 2-point conversion. I should have known that. We both failed that one.
Here's one you know. Who's married to Tom Brady?
Giselle.
All right, and how many times are you allowed to kick on sides a game?
How many times what?
Are you allowed to kick on sides a game?
I wouldn't know that.
I don't know that.
I think you're allowed to kick on sides as much as you want, can't you?
You did great, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, you can? I didn't even know whether there was a limit or not.
Yeah, why would they limit you on that?
I don't know.
It's just a trick question.
You're tricking all of
Howard,
us.
I was thinking my dad would be very upset with me.
He got the penalty flag wrong.
That's right. I got that wrong, dude.
Hey, Beth, real quick. When Howard passes away way before you, what's your bigger priority?
What's your what?
What's your bigger priority? Opening up a shelter or finding a guy that can stay out late with you at night and go to music?
I don't like to stay out late, and Howard knows that. Even
Yeah.
if I go out, I'm home by
By 10.
10 or 11.
So it's the animal shelter then.
I'm hoping to do something like that in the near future. as
Yeah, before
opposed to
I
when my
die,
husband
Will.
dies,
So
he can
she's not waiting for his death.
Share that with me.
And one more thing. I keep asking you, do you still have your cowboy hat that's got like a leopard print?
Are you the one that keeps tweeting that?
I tweeted it twice, Beth. At least you read it.
What is that?
I want to see pictures of you in your leopard cowboy hat.
You wore it to the cabbie fight.
Let me do the photo shoot of you in the leopard hat. Let's make a real
I
screen from
will
show.
shoot that leopard hat for you and
Thank
tweet
you.
it. I don't know where that is.
Prettiest girl I ever saw in person in my life. God bless you, Howard.
Thank you.
That's sweet.
You
Not
bastard.
today.
Me too. I made love to, if I may say, I made love to my wife 2 times this weekend, and I told her how beautiful she was. And I made her a love video.
Love video? What's a love video?
I cannot believe you're admitting that.
I'll admit it. I'm a man.
What is the love video, Howard?
I had taken a bunch of pictures of Beth and myself by hitting the self-timer,
Uh-huh.
and then I organized them into a slideshow/video
Yes.
and wrote her romantic things in the video.
Oh, how sweet.
Goddamn right. Fucking melted her heart, got me laid twice. Mike, is that why you banged me twice? Because I think the
I think
video.
you sent that after, actually.
So it got you inspired.
But listen to this, Robin. He emailed me the video, and then he was waiting for me to open it. So he was hiding.
Oh my goodness!
And he heard the sound of my voice of the email coming, and I opened it, and he was standing there and watched me watch it for the first time.
That's love, man.
What did I do? What was I doing when I watched it?
You were giggling.
I was?
Yeah. It was meant to be serious, but no, I wrote some jokes in there.
It's very sweet.
You're very funny, though. You had to sneak around and watch her walk.
No, let me explain. I was upstairs, and all of a sudden I heard the romantic music playing
from the video.
From the video, I said,
"Do you know how far away the kitchen computer?"
So I ran downstairs to watch her watching it.
You know what you did.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm telling you, you know what you did.
What did I do?
You sent the email, and then you waited for her to get it and open it.
All right, that might have happened. Wow.
I said you should have waited till Valentine's Day.
Yeah, well, I get excited when I do that.
But
isn't that nice?
It was really
spontaneously.
Yeah, that's the side of America's Got Talent's latest judge.
You know what?
If
they only knew that at that Q rating place.
Oh no, I read that today.
What?
The parents are very upset.
Parents-Teacher Council.
Teachers Council.
What's funny is the Parents-Teacher Council is nobody. It's like a guy with a letterhead in his basement, but I don't care.
But they're also after the wrong people.
Right.
Right.
America's going to fall in love with you.
They never found Jerry Sandusky.
Exactly.
No, him they like.
They don't find those people.
Right. Yes, Marianne from Brooklyn. You're on the air.
Hi, Dad. I ordered a calendar and so did all the Stern super fans, and I can't wait to get it. But, Dad, two more things. You definitely can't say you look like a sausage because all of America's ready to jump off a bridge, and you always look beautiful. And I think you let the cat out of the bag. Howard's still in the works. America's Got Talent. All we need is talent.
She was so excited. She wants to share Howard with the country.
Now, listen.
Did I F up?
No, not at all. No, listen. We're having a lot of fun with this. We had a lot of fun when they said that I was going to be a judge on American Idol. And I milked that for all it was worth. And we're having a lot of fun with this idea. But there's no me being on America's Got Talent. There's nothing to announce. You know? And I told you, if I was approached, I wouldn't sit and discuss negotiations. I would tell you if I was doing it or not. That would be it. Right? Listen, never mind that show. I'm telling you, these cats are locked up in cages, and you need to get a calendar. Have a heart, for Christ's sake.
Only the cat's got this much attention.
I have no heart, and I have a heart for this. You should go over there and take a look what's going on there. It's pathetic.
No, they are so... North Shore is amazing with
I'm
the
not saying that, but it's pathetic that people throw away their animals. It is. It's heartbreaking, honey.
Well, not all the animals are thrown away animals either. Some of them are saved,
It's so sad. One of the animals in here, the owner passed away, and there's a wonderful program at North Shore.
Which one? Which month is that?
I'm not sure which one he is. You have to read. There's little descriptions at the bottom. But there's a program where that the animals can go to North Shore until they find another home. But it's heart-wrenching. There are these animals, 10 years with a family, and then all of a sudden...
And by the way, it's a good calendar. All 12 months are in order. So if anyone...
You actually figured out the order?
Yeah. You should see how much time Beth and I put in on this. I'm sitting there...
You got all the days right? Are you sure?
Oh, my God. I had a label each month, and this one, and Beth's holding an umbrella for April, because April showers. Don't ask what was going on.
He picked every photo.
Yes.
You spent so much time picking the photos.
Well,
you
listen,
cropped every photo.
I'm perfectionist. All right, look. That's it. That's my plea to my audience. And animalleague.org is where you can get that calendar. Honey, anything else you want to add?
No.
And what's the plan for today with your mother?
We're going to see Warhorse tonight.
Warhorse.
The play?
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
Did you love it?
Oh, my... It's... amazing.
Will it be too hard for me? Everybody's telling me it's too hard for me.
But it's worth seeing.
Okay.
Guess who's not going?
Worth seeing. You.
Right. I'm excused.
You know, by the way, speaking of Warhorse, you know that Steven Spielberg has a movie.
Yes.
Coming out.
Yes.
He was inspired by the play.
Guess who else won't see that?
You'll see that.
I would love to see that. I'll go with you, Robin. Let's see that too.
But my only thing is that he was inspired by the play to make the movie, and the play gets nothing from the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, that he just sort of, because it was a book, and he just took the book book and got the rights to that, and he's making the movie.
Oh, wow.
But it
How
was
long-
the play that inspired it.
How long would be away in case they eat something gaseous?
I think it's long.
By the
It's a
way,
long-
it is.
Yeah.
It is long, and he would love it
Oh, great.
because it's puppets.
Now puppets?
Yeah.
I'm 57 now, Robin.
I'm telling you, every adult. It was made for children. Adults love War Horse.
So if I have gas tonight, I'm probably good till about 11 o'clock to empty out, right?
Oh, God.
Don't have that soup.
No more. I will never have that soup again.
I'm still going to sneak into bed, even if you're
Yeah.
sleeping, So
You sneak in. Just don't wake me.
pull the covers down.
I know what to do.
That wakes him when I pull the covers
When you
down.
move the covers.
I think you learned last night not to pull the covers
Don't
down.
move those covers. Or once I go in, stay.
Yeah. I wasn't planning on you getting out.
That was rank.
Hey.
Oh, my goodness.
It was the soup. It wasn't me.
I wonder if the smell's still in your hair. You know when you eat at a restaurant and you smell it in your hair?
Sometimes,
Like,
yeah,
his
yeah.
hair holds all smell.
Oh, wow.
You know what you ought to do? That seagull you rescued?
Yeah.
You should bring it home and then use it like how miners used to use canaries.
See if it's safe to go.
Let the seagull go in. If he doesn't keel over from the stench, then you know to get into bed.
Oh, dear.
There he goes. Honey, I love you.
I love you. I heard that you have Chaz coming on.
Chaz is coming on.
I'd love to meet him. So
And don't run off with Chaz. As much
Very
as
manly.
just because,
I enjoyed watching Chaz on Dancing with the Stars, actually.
I know you did.
Yeah.
No, you stopped watching after Chaz got
I
voted off.
stopped watching after
You didn't
Chaz.
stay? I stayed until David got booted off. and then
Why
I
do
had
you
to go.
think you stopped watching after Chaz got booted off? Seriously, like what was it about Chaz?
I don't think I think I just lost interest.
Right.
I looked forward to Chaz.
You would be called normal. You lost interest in Dancing with the Stars. What's my problem?
You have a huge problem.
Like when I was at dinner with Beth and
You're
Lauren, I
still
go,
watching and you don't know anybody on the show.
yeah, I can't stand any of them. And then it's like, and then all of a sudden, I'm sitting there and I say to Beth's mom, guess what I'm doing tonight? And she goes, what? I go, I'm watching Dancing with the Stars. I'm getting into
I've
bed.
got a big night, too.
She was torn. She was like, wow, that sounds like fun.
Oh, please.
Your mom likes Dancing with the Stars.
She does, but
She's rooting for, I think, Ricky Lake.
She wouldn't
Well, no,
stay
she's
in?
rooting for JR.
for JR.
Right.
I guess everybody is. He's amazing.
Don't go out there and fall in love with Chaz. That's all I'm saying.
I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Yeah.
I'm falling in love meeting him.
Yeah. I know all these guys are always trying to seduce you.
Who?
You think Chaz will hit on Beth?
Yeah, I do.
Stop it. Don't even put
I was
that
reading
there.
about-
Don't make it awkward for me.
I was reading about Chaz, and he said,
Chaz a womanizer?
yeah, well, with testosterone, he said his whole attitude changed. Like he now sees women as like when they talk, he goes, "Oh my God, they talk so much, it's fucking annoying."
Oh no.
Yeah, he said that.
Really?
Yeah, in an
I
interview.
haven't read that.
Yeah. He's like, oh my God, now with all this testosterone, I see why guys can't stand to hear these women talk all day.
I told you that testosterone is like the worst drug.
Yeah.
You look cute.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
How'd that happen? I didn't get any sleep. You're not even looking at me from a good angle?
You look good.
You should only look at me from the right side. How can I arrange that?
Well, if she's enjoying you from this side, why would you say that?
I don't know. I really do look good?
Yes,
You really love me then?
I do.
Because this is my worst angle. If I was on
She even
America,
loves your bad angle, Howard.
if I was on America's Got Talent, no one would see me from this side.
Oh, my God. Have they considered the lighting situation they're going to get into?
They don't have enough lights. I don't know. Can I back the camera out about a mile? Have them full out zoom?
They're shooting from Mars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They've planted. Everyone wants to know why NBC had to put a camera on Mars. It was one of my demands.
Do you know what I love? I just showed to my mom that self-portrait picture that you took of yourself.
Yeah.
You should use that for a. I have an idea. The next time you're promoting something, if something big were to happen,
Yes.
and someone wants you for a cover, you should do a self-portrait of yourself.
There's a good idea.
Because he's really great. That one photo that you took, I love. I could see that as a cover.
Only I know how to photograph me.
It's
Finally,
phenomenal.
we found a photographer for
Wouldn't
you.
that be a great idea?
Yeah. Sure.
I think so.
Yeah. Who needs a
I
photographer?
love
when
that
I'm-
one photo. I don't know how to describe that photo. It was sort of a black and white that he did of you, where you're sort of...
Oh, the snoot light.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a technique.
That's your technique?
That's my technique. I'm known for that. All right, listen. I'm going to take a break. I love you.
I love you. Thank you.
Hey, Chaz, I want to introduce you. This is Howard's wife, Beth.
Hi,
Beth. Big Dancing with the Stars fan.
Nice to meet you. So nice to meet you. You were awesome. I was saying that. Hi, I'm Beth.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
I stopped watching after you got voted off because you were the reason I watched.
Oh, thank you so much.
Have fun with Howard.
I will.
Don't be nervous.
Okay.
He's a puppy dog.
All right.
He's the best.
I will remember that.
Fun. All right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Beth, may I talk to you for a second?
Yes, you may.
Bye, Beth.
Bye, Garrett. Thanks for everything.
Have a good
Thanksgiving. Good luck for the game.
I'll put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'll put the results
Yeah,
on
do, please. Okay.
Beth, even after all the appearances you've done with Howard on the show, is it still a little bit odd, the dynamic of going from husband to, like, your interviewer?
I think by now we're used to it. We kind of discussed this morning what we were going to talk about, so it was fun. It's always fun to see everyone. I get to see my friends. It's been a while.
You get to see your man at work, and
He's so hot behind his console.
I thought you gave him some really good advice about the possibility of him joining the cast of America's Got Talent.
Oh, yeah. I think he would be a great judge again. Who knows what's going to happen. But, again, I would share him with America. He's really fun to sit next to while he judges.
Plus the fact that a lot of people gloss over how grueling his radio schedule is.
Right.
Getting up so early.
That's what I'm concerned about. A little bit concerned if that were to happen, his everyday life, and I would just want him to nap and meditate as he already does. But again, who knows if this is even going to happen.
All right, Beth. Well,
thank you.
Best of luck with the calendar.
Thank you.
With Mom Caves.
Thank you. Very excited.
Hey, it's me, Chris Cornell, and it's early in the morning, and I'm back on the Howard Stern Show to promote my new album, Songbook, and it's great to be back.
You had a good rap with Howard last time. I felt you guys.
Thank you.
The interview went pretty deep. He asked you a lot about your personal life. Did you enjoy that? Are these the types of interviews that you look forward to, or do you dread it a little bit?
It seemed fast, to be honest. Like it was over. I don't even really remember what we talked about. But you know, it seemed quick. Sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, an interview, you know, could be like a series of 15 or 20 in a day, you know. So something like that was just. But I remember it being good.
Cool, man. We'll see you in the studio. Have fun with Howard today.
Thank you.
Looking good, Chris.
Thank you. You too.
Healthy. You look happy. You want to run through it, or you?
No, I'm good.
And shockingly, you don't look exhausted, which I am.
I had a week or so off because I got sick and I had laryngitis, so I canceled 4 shows, which is like the most I ever have.
Wow.
Sat around, got better.
All right, here, I'll get this going.
I could see you with a guy like Chris Cornell. Now, there's a good-looking man.
I can see me there, too.
There's a good-looking guy.
He's grown his hair out. I love it.
It looks good. Chris, I like you with long hair. Oh, wait, where's your mic? Oh,
He's got a pick in his mouth.
Huh. He's digging the song. You like these guys, Oasis?
I like it. I like a lot of their songs. Not all of them.
You know, I find that musicians can be really cunty to one another.
And these are brothers.
Yeah, right. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, you're a great artist. You know, I love Soundgarden, and I love when you do cover songs and all that kind of stuff. But it's like you get into feuds with other musicians and stuff. Like Trent Reznor gave you shit for your last album, right?
Yeah, that wasn't really a feud though. He just kind of did it, and then I ignored it, and that was kind of the extent of the feud. That seems silly to me.
And and who was Trent Reznor to comment? I mean, his last couple albums haven't been all that wonderful, and I'm a huge Trent Reznor
But I
fan.
think artists of all sorts do this kind of stuff.
What is it? Is it competitive out there?
Sometimes it's like it depends. Like, is it an easy or not an easy target? You know, and me making an album produced by Timbaland was super easy, risk-free for anybody to step up and go, "This is bullshit. This is awful. You know, what is this guy doing?" And to be honest, very few people actually did that. They could have.
Do you worry about that as an artist? Do you? And be honest with me. Do you worry about the business? I mean, you do worry about record sales and all that kind of stuff. So when you sit down and you have a great idea, do you ever say to yourself, "Oh shit, my fans won't accept this. They'll think it's too commercial, or they think I sold out, or something"? Does that weigh into the equation?
You know, the songs that I've had probably the biggest commercial success with were songs that I never thought, like Black Hole Sun's the best example.
Right.
I didn't think that they would ever play that on the radio. I wasn't even sure myself what the words meant.
So you could never be a record company executive because you wouldn't be able to pick.
I wouldn't pick it, no. But I also think that 99.9% of them also don't know either. I think a lot of the time the fans choose. But someone that writes and records and performs music for a living, you have to pay attention to the business side of it a little bit. I mean, I couldn't afford to make records and go on tour and do what I do if I wasn't making money. I have kids. I would have to go home and
work at McDonald's,
wash dishes.
Right.
Again.
You know what's weird though? But I mean, like, there's a fine line with musicians. This is what I gather.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Audio Slave broke up because you guys got too much into, like, you found yourself discussing. You know, hey man, how are we going to work? Everything was financial with those guys at one point. You described, right?
Well, it started out as being a problem, and then it was a problem that kind of kept coming back because we never dealt with it really. And the reason why it was a problem was because we wrote 3 albums in like the amount of time that it takes most bands to write half of one.
Right.
So we had all this material, and we hadn't really sat down and all got comfortable with how we were going to deal with it financially.
So the business side of it broke you up.
In a sense, you know.
Because what would happen? You would sit down with the band and go, hey, listen, man, I get a third of the publishing, you get this, you get that, and it became a battle, right?
Well, you know, it's one of those things you have to have that discussion in every band, and there is the legal definition, which is the music is 50% of the composition, and the lyrics / vocal melody, I suppose, is the other 50%.
Right.
And when you're in a band where, say, one member doesn't really contribute to either of those things ever,
right.
Then you have that conversation of, well, shit, are we going to cut Joe in on this kind of thing?
Do you hate that part of it?
I can't stand it because I just want to write songs and never have that conversation ever.
Why can't you hire a guy like a mediator who comes in and does all that for you? You know what I mean?
That's where Audioslave's problem came in. I don't believe that it was the 4 of us. I think that the professionals that we had there, they weren't getting along with each other even, and they kind of threw it on us like, you guys got to figure it out. And
is there any more uncomfortable discussion than money with the guys you're in a band with?
Especially after you've already started.
Yeah. I mean, the hardest thing is you bringing your song in. You feel like an idiot. You think they're going to judge you. You think they're going to hate it. Half the time they kind of do, and musicians aren't that good at being judicious, you know.
Right.
Even if they say it's not bad, you can see by their body language that they think you're an idiot, you know, and so that's hard. And then the money thing is always difficult. And,
awkward.
You know, it's maybe silly or can sound silly to complain about it because if there's a problem, it means that there's money coming in somewhere. But
I think it's fascinating, people, because everyone's fantasy, including mine, is that I would have been a great musician, and like you would have a beard, the long hair, and I would be on stage in a band. And
people don't understand why bands break up. They don't understand this business.
So I always love to hear stories of like sort of what the business is like, because that's not the glamorous part. That's the worst part of it, when you have to actually sit down and become businessmen, when all you want to do is be an artist and play.
Yeah, it's a different side of the brain. And also you are in a position where you have to trust professional people who went to college.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been in bands where people went to college, but and then they don't cross their T's and dot their I's, and then you're the one that pays for it. They never do. If a lawyer doesn't do his job or a manager doesn't do his job, and it ends up being a problem for you business-wise, they don't come back and say, "Oh, don't worry about it. It was my mistake, so I'll pay for it." That never happens.
That's why it drives me crazy when I read a book by like Keith Richards, who sits there and pisses all over Mick Jagger. Now, Mick Jagger loved the business side of the business, and I think in a way Mick Jagger took that pressure off of everyone in the band. He ran the show. He ran the business. He was very good for a guy like Keith Richards, who was completely undisciplined. And then Keith writes a book and just pisses all over Mick Jagger. I could see why Mick Jagger would be upset. Someone in the band has to step up and be the businessman. That's the way I think a band is the only way it can work.
I think it helps. Where I live, I go mountain biking up in the hills there, and I saw this guy jogging a couple of times, and he just looked like an older, sort of determined, slightly pissed off guy running, and I kind of finally figured out that it was John Fogerty.
Yeah, there's a pissed off guy.
Pissed off guy.
Right.
Determination, but kind of so messed up by the business that he had like 14 top 10 hits in a year and a half or something like that.
Yeah, Creedence Clearwater.
And then he stopped.
John Fogerty is a genius.
Yeah, brilliant.
And the business of music killed him. I mean, this is a guy who is a prolific songwriter, wrote some of the most beautiful songs, and produced some of the best albums out of Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah, he was the producer, the writer, the arranger, everything.
He ended up with zero money from all those years. He owned none of his own songs after the business just totally raped him. You talk about a rape, that's a rape.
Yeah.
And the guy just finally just said, I'm not making any more music.
He couldn't, apparently.
And who could blame him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough business, isn't it? It's not all that glamorous.
It's kind of scummy.
Yeah.
I have to say, quite honestly, that my dealings with my bandmates, whatever band it was much better and much more reasonable and much more adult than anything outside of that.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm talking about the business itself. There are unscrupulous people out there who
there's tons of them. And at this point in the music industry, everybody's is sort of a rat trying to survive the ship sinking and grabbing onto anything they can.
I was watching a documentary about not just about you, but the whole sort of movement in the 90s with music. It was really fascinating. It was like Guns N' Roses was kind of the thing. All of a sudden out of Seattle. It was that Mother Love Bone band that was like huge there.
Yeah.
Their lead singer died.
Andy, he was my roommate for a while.
Andy.
Yeah.
And it sounded to me like Andy was incredible.
He inspired a lot of that period of kind of commercial metal bands.
Right.
Mother Love Bone, I actually feel like was the bridge between that period of commercial metal and Nirvana, for example.
Right. It was the bridge.
Yeah, and the fact that Andy died, that bridge kind of vanished.
So that guy was when you were first starting out, and you were with Soundgarden.
I was with Soundgarden. He was in a band called Malfunction with his best friend Regan Hagar and his brother, who was a guitar player who was incredibly good.
And he was the big star in that whole Seattle scene.
Yeah, Andy was. He was very. If you take two steps outside of Seattle, it's a very conservative kind of right-wing place. And Andy back then had like long blonde hair down to his ass, and when he performed, he would wear kind of white face, kind of Kiss makeup.
Right.
And he would play a purple bass, and he would wear spandex. But their songs almost sounded like they sounded like Discharge, like punk rock. It was unlike anything you'd ever seen. It was very aggressive, but he was very effeminate and very showy. He was like Freddie Mercury. He was a rock star.
He was a gay guy. Right?
He wasn't a gay guy.
He wasn't gay?
No, he was girl crazy, absolutely.
See, I thought he was gay when I watched this documentary on him.
No, he was just, he just loved Elton John and Freddie Mercury, and he loved that persona of just being over the top. He had kind of an entourage. He would walk around, when no one knew who he was.
Did you envy him because you are an artist and you said, shit, he's the guy who's going to make it? I don't know if we are, but he's going to make it.
I learned a lot from him in terms of, I envied his ability to do anything in terms of songwriting, performing. It didn't seem like he had that voice in the back of his head saying, this probably sucks. You're an idiot.
If he believed in it, he valued his own opinion.
Exactly. He didn't really seem to pause and check himself and say, is this okay to do or not? And I think that's why everyone was so drawn to him.
Wouldn't it be great to be an artist like that where you could say, you know what? Everyone else's opinion just doesn't matter to me. What I think is good is what's going on that record. That would be the ultimate, wouldn't it? It would be the opposite of neurotic.
If you're good.
Right.
That's the thing. Is that
Because we know a lot of bad people who do that.
So this is a guy that would have been a huge star, in your opinion. That he's one of these guys we don't know about, but we would have loved.
Well, Mother Love Bone was him, and also Stone Gossard from Pearl Jam and Jeff Ament from Pearl Jam, and they were a great songwriting team as well.
Are you still friends with the Pearl Jam dudes? And I just picture all you guys knew each other because you played the same clubs and everything. Are you good friends with Eddie Vedder and those characters?
Yeah,
we
just did some Temple of the Dog things at their they did the summer festival. It was great, celebrating their 20-year anniversary.
So everybody stays in touch.
Yeah.
You think you're attracted to difficult women? I'm basing it on what I know. This is what I know about you, okay? All right. This is what I know about you. Because I look at you, you know, I mean, if I was going to look like a guy, I'd want to look like you. You're a good-looking dude, in my opinion. I'm straight as an arrow, you understand?
Sure.
But he can tell.
There was a towel snapping incident at one point, but I'm telling you, I'm straight. But you know what I mean? You got the right look and all that. And I mean, you could get tons of women. And yet you're a pretty monogamous guy. But your first girlfriend stabbed you.
Yeah.
Right. Then your
maybe he's difficult.
Maybe you're a royal pain in the ass. Your second girlfriend tried to kill herself and her mom.
Dear.
That's right.
Right. Now, then you were in a marriage that was crazy, right? I mean, you and your wife divorced, of course, your first wife. But I mean, she even took all your guitars and locked them up, right? And you couldn't even get to your guitar. I mean, what do you love more than your guitars?
Yeah, I didn't even know where they were. I thought I had them. I thought they were in a storage unit that was mine.
Are you unlucky in love? I mean, I know you're married now.
No, I'm very lucky. I have to consider myself completely lucky because of the marriage I'm in now. My wife now is like, I didn't know that a guy could have that relationship with a woman. That kind of, I went from being very sort of always tucked away. I'd maybe hang out with my friends, but otherwise, even for years when I was married, I was alone most of the time.
You think you were depressed?
And, yeah, but I always sort of thought that came with the territory of like living in Seattle because it's dark and you know, I was kind of a drunk and that ran in my family.
And an OxyContin addict. You innovated that. You started that. People don't credit you with that.
Before they were writing about it, before anyone knew about it, I was in trouble with that. So I was doubling and tripling up on depressants. So I just sort of chalked it up to that. But then after a while, I kind of realized that, okay, part of it is also most of the relationships I have. And
your present wife hasn't tried to stab you at all?
No.
They just don't have any knives.
No.
No,
she stands ready with a knife in case anyone bothers me, and she will stab them. That's kind of her. She's my best friend. I'm with her all day, every day, and I was never with anyone like that.
So are you saying that when you got healthy, and
when I got sober for long enough, I was in rehab for a month, and I actually re-upped for another month voluntarily, which most people, they can't wait to get out.
No, it's smart to stay in.
I didn't have anywhere to go, really.
Right.
I couldn't go back around anyone that I knew. Everyone I knew had problems of one substance or another. All the relationships were awful. And I honestly didn't know up from down for a while.
Was OxyContin great in terms of it just numbed everything out for you? I imagine they say call it hillbilly heroin.
Yeah, it's you don't know what's going on.
Right.
You don't feel anything.
Right.
Kicking it is so hard because all of a sudden your whole body comes to life, and you'll have had all of these physical problems you didn't realize you had because you don't feel a damn thing, and so your knees will hurt, your joints ache, your brain hurts. It's very depressing. It's very hard to stay off. Getting off isn't that as hard as staying off.
You got to answer a question for me, because no women are that passionate about me. What is it like after someone stabbed? Where were you stabbed by your first girlfriend? How old were you at the time?
I was stabbed through the hand. I was 16.
Right.
Ooh.
And so she obviously, what was it? Because she loved you so much and she felt she was losing you?
I don't even remember. We were in a kitchen. Nothing really particularly crazy was going on. All of a sudden, she's holding a knife and she kind of comes at me and starts going at me, trying to stab me with a knife. So I put my hand out and she put it right through my hand. And then the weird thing is, I wasn't a complete idiot. I was like, okay, I'll see you some other time. And I went out her front door and I climbed over this wall and was walking on the freeway to get back home because that was the shortcut.
Wow.
All of a sudden I see her on the freeway, but she's also on the freeway with her dog that's not on a leash on the freeway at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
No wonder you're on Oxycontin. It's crazy. That's craziness.
And you know, when you're at that age, you kind of think, so this is what relationships are. This is
this is mad love.
This is the first thing that's happening to me.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming there's more like this. And then that was true.
Do you go home and tell your parents what happened?
No, I didn't tell my parents anything.
You had no relationship with your parents?
No.
You mean you couldn't turn to them and say, "Listen, something terrible just happened to me"?
I had no. You know, if I was, I suppose if I were in big trouble or something, I could have gone to them, but I never did.
So would you classify your relationship with your parents as shitty?
With my father, for sure, shitty. Yeah.
Why? He was discouraging?
What was their problem?
Did he sit and say, you want to be a fucking rock star? Fuck off.
No, he didn't. He would come home from work. He would sit down in his chair, pour like a bourbon, rocks, and he would not say a word. And this would go on for hours. And if he did speak, that meant your ass. If you heard a word come from him, then you were in midair running because you did something to piss him off. That was kind of it.
You ever figure out what he's so angry about?
I think it's just handed down through generations of that Irish Catholic drunkard kind of way of suppressing all your emotions. Yeah.
You had a brother?
I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters.
Oh, what did they make all this? Like, why would a guy who's that pissed off and doesn't want to communicate with anyone have to have all those kids? Like
Irish Catholic.
Yeah, but what is he thinking? Like, he doesn't know himself that he hates kids?
Exactly. The answer is Robin has it's Irish Catholic. It's just that's what you do. You have sex.
It's expected.
You have kids if they come. If they don't come, then you don't worry about it. But if your wife gets pregnant, then you have them until they're 13 and whatever.
The old man's still alive?
Yeah.
And you don't talk to him?
No.
Wow. When's the last time you spoke to him?
Oh, I don't know. It's been years. I have.
If he came to you and he said, "Listen, I'm an asshole. I fucked everything up. I want my son back." That would melt your heart, right?
Of course, I would absolutely forgive him.
But he'd never do it.
It wouldn't just. It would have to be me, my wife, my children. We're a family. He would have to come to the family, and I don't know if he would or not. But to be honest, I don't really care.
Is that true?
I never had a relationship with him because he wasn't that kind of dad. So, in a sense, it doesn't I don't think about it.
How old were you when you stopped communicating with the guy? I mean, you were living in his house when you were 16.
I never communicated with him.
Isn't it amazing? You came home, your hand must have been a mess. You were stabbed by a girlfriend, and your dad didn't even say to you, "Son, are you okay?"
I had no idea.
No clue.
No. He never even noticed.
Like, he didn't notice your hand was a mess.
No.
When's the last time you even had when I say no conversation, I mean, like, even when we were in the same room with the guy?
Over 10 years. I think.
Do you think he must know of your success?
Oh, yeah, for sure. He knows of my success.
Do you love that is it smacking his head in a way that you're the success? Like, he probably would love to be a part of this and take some kind of credit.
There was a time, yeah, because there was a time when everyone frowned on me for sort of choosing music. And when you make that choice as a young guy, if you do it for real, you're kind of taking that risk, and it's more likely than not that you're going to end up doing kind of manual labor, and you're going to play music in the back of some club with 20 people in it. And I made that decision that I don't care if that's what happens. This is what I love, and this is what I want to do. I did become successful, and I know the odds are against that, but it felt
aren't
good.
you so glad you became successful? Because don't you think in the back of your mind, your old man would have been sitting there thinking, I knew that kid was a fuck up, and now he can't, and now he can't do that.
Absolutely, would for sure have done that.
Absolutely,
yeah.
I mean, and he would say, that idiot. He should have gone to school. He should have paid attention. He didn't he didn't do the right things in life.
Yeah.
But now, he's sitting somewhere going, holy shit, my son is a success. I don't even have a relationship with him. Do your siblings have a relationship with him?
Neither of my brothers do.
No. Wow.
And yeah, so,
that's awful.
I don't know. I guess so, but I have to kind of reiterate that when you grow up without having a relationship with your father, you don't really know any different.
Are you angry with your mother for not stepping in and saying, "Listen, fuckhead, why didn't you?"
Probably. I mean, that's probably like some hypnotherapy or couch thing I could deal with. And
did you go into therapy when you were addicted to Oxycontin and all that, and you went into rehab?
I went into rehab therapy, and that's kind of emergency, like keep this person from dying sort of therapy.
Right.
It's not good though.
It's not Freudian in a sense. It's not psychoanalysis.
They sort of assume you have problems with your mom and dad, otherwise you wouldn't almost be dead.
And they skip over that part.
Yeah. They're like, so you obviously got problems with your parents. Let's just figure this.
It's sort of behavioral. Here's how you get through it.
It seemed to me like what they were trying to do was figure out what is most likely gonna make you get loaded again and OD and die. And when I was in rehab, they said, we're not concerned about anything other than you can't go back to your first wife. We feel like that's a bad thing. And I don't remember them even really telling me why.
Who cares?
But they seemed like they really believed it.
I think in a way, what I get from people who went through a lot of rehab, they say at some point you realize the decisions you're making are horrible. Mm-hmm. So you might as well listen to these guys. They've got to be making better decisions for you. So you give yourself over to their decision-making process. If a guy says to you, listen, get out of your marriage because it's fucking you up.
I ought to listen to them.
Maybe I ought to listen to them.
I had a good guy. I got lucky, too. I had a guy that, a counselor guy that was very smart. He was smarter than me, and he was stronger than me, and that was exactly what I needed. Because if everybody else, I just walked right over him. I didn't care.
When you do a solo show, when you're not with Soundgarden or you're not with a band, and you do your own thing, or even an acoustic thing, you're a guy, and I like this about you. You will do cover versions. Mm-hmm. That's why I always like to ask you when you come in to do a cover version because, because some artists I think feel like I'm not going to do any cover version, but you enjoy other people's music and you like playing other people's music on stage, right?
I do. It's a little bit of a new thing because I learned to play guitar to write songs and contribute music to Soundgarden. So we had already formed, and I never learned anyone else's music. And then probably about 12 years ago, I started getting into it. And so it's like I'm a kid, kind of.
Were you not a fan of like Led Zeppelin and stuff like that when you were a kid? I mean,
absolutely,
you knew all the albums and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you taught yourself how to play guitar?
Yeah.
Because your father wasn't paying for music lessons, right? He didn't want to hear about that bullshit.
There was no interest like that.
Really, I think Hero and Kim and Matt, who were all in Soundgarden and all playing instruments, I actually hear myself playing like them. Ben Shepherd too. Like I picked more up from all those guys than. So
you're
else.
A genius in the sense that you taught yourself guitar. I think that's a very difficult thing to do, quite frankly. I mean, you're an accomplished guitar player.
I'm not so good.
You're not. No. You're not great at it.
Not so good at it.
Do you write your songs?
But a musical prodigy to be able to do that.
I write songs that I have difficulty playing. I write songs that other people have difficulty playing.
Do you write your songs are complicated? Do you write songs on the guitar? Is that how you do it?
Most of the time, I suppose. Yeah.
Do you play the piano?
A little bit. I could read music and play the piano when I was like 9 or 10, and I quit and forgot.
How do you know how to read music?
I don't know. I forgot. I learned. I took lessons at school.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And so when you pick a song, this is something I always wanted to ask you. So, like sometimes in concert, if you do like Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, are you goofing on that song? Are you saying, this is a song you wouldn't think I would do because it's sort of a dumb, it's not
different
a cool
genre,
song.
not cool.
Initially, the idea was it was going to be a joke, and when Audioslave would play, I would do like 4 songs or so acoustically in the middle of the set.
Right.
So I was gonna work up a version of that and just start playing it because there's nothing they could do about it, and it was just gonna be kind of a funny joke between band members. Mm-hmm. And when I looked at the lyrics. And I changed the time signature to a kind of gospel-y 3/4 thing and slowed it down.
Right.
And I was just kind of sitting there and started singing the actual words, which I didn't even know what they were.
Right.
It wasn't funny anymore.
You found that you liked the song.
Yeah. And I actually thought that it was really well written, and I thought the lyrics told a pretty incredible story.
Well, even though you're singing it, it's supposed to be you saying something. There's got to be some truth to the lyric when you say it.
Yeah, I think you have to be kind of living in that world. That's why, for example, Pink Floyd is a band that I always really loved because they created this atmosphere and this environment with their music that I feel like there's a magic involved. Same with Led Zeppelin, where it's them, even if you hear half a bar. There's something about every part of the orchestration and the rhythm section, the drums, bass, guitar, vocals, that when you put all that together, it creates this other world that you get to then go into. And that was how I survived as a kid. Yeah. I was a typical musician in that I was geeky. I wasn't good at sports, and I was horrible at school, and I loved music as a fan.
Right.
I didn't think I was going to play it. I just sat in a room and listened to records.
I remember buying my Led Zeppelin albums where I was when I bought them. I remember sitting in my room. It took me to another place because I was miserable and I felt lonely. And Led Zeppelin, I remember.
Led Zeppelin was your friend?
Led Zeppelin was not only my friend. I remember being at a party in Syosset, Long Island, a guy named Stewie Homan's house, and they put on a Led Zeppelin album, and I was blown out. Yeah. I ran home to get this thing. I couldn't even believe it. Are you surprised in a band that when John Bonham was a great drummer?
Yeah.
But when he died, should Led Zeppelin have gone on and found a new drummer and continued as a band? Were you shocked when they broke up?
I think there might have been like a little bit of a coincidence in that was probably a good time for them to break up. I'm just saying, and that's just a thought.
Why won't Robert Plant go around with Jimmy Page and perform his old songs? What is with him? What's his problem?
I really don't know.
You don't know?
No, I have no idea.
You're supposed to know.
No.
Don't all musicians talk about this stuff?
It's funny that you bring that up because I was listening. I was on iTunes and auditioning songs from his album from Band of Joy, which is his new album.
Right.
And I didn't really like the record he did with Alison Krauss, but this Band of Joy record I do like.
Right.
And I was thinking about it like, well, this is a great thing for him to be doing, and I think it's artistically vital and it's what he wants to do. And the only issue is if you're looking at a clock and thinking, well, one of us might die soon, so maybe we should get our Led Zeppelin on some more a little bit.
Yeah, I like Robert Plant.
But they're very healthy, so.
I like some of his solo stuff. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Why do you perform the song "Thank You" all over Led Zeppelin songs? What does that mean to you?
It was just, to me, it was kind of almost uncharacteristic of other stuff off that album. It sounds like a 60s pop song to me, the way that they have it arranged. And it's almost like that would have been, with any other band, would have been their biggest hit. But because it was Led Zeppelin and the album was so unbelievable, and it's their first album, he almost kind of passed over it.
How do you work that whole family life thing? I mean, you're on the road a lot, right? I mean, you perform solo, you're writing with Soundgarden, you're doing that whole thing.
Soundgarden's making an album. We're pretty close to done with it.
That's good news.
We're touring, and in between Soundgarden playing, I'm off doing solo stuff, and Matt is playing with Pearl Jam.
Yeah, so when are you ever home?
Very little. And this is the first year that my kids are in school all the time.
Right.
Otherwise, they just were always with me.
I see.
But I think it's good that they're in one spot now.
Are you driven? I mean, it sounds like you're just working and working and working. You like to stay out there?
Got to make a living.
I don't really think of it as work. Like it's not coal mining.
But I'm saying, is there a pull? You need you need to perform, you need to...
Yeah, one of my big problems when I really had a major breakdown, specifically with like drugs and alcohol and depression, and was thinking that it was okay to just sort of stop, or that there was a finish line, or the idea of now I should just kind of chill out. And really, it was the other way around. Now I have the opportunity to do whatever I want. I have an audience. People care. If I write a song tomorrow and put it online, people will actually listen to the whole thing.
Right. You got time to take one or two calls?
Sure.
All right. Let's go to Gil.
Hey, Chris. Hey, I saw you at the Henry Ford Theater, man. It was awesome.
Oh, great.
One of the highlights, man, was your son coming out. That was great, man. Everybody loved it.
You brought the kid out? It's like a Sonny and Cher move.
Kind of. Well, it's not our choice. He will just walk out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He doesn't know that there's boundaries.
You're his dad, and he's like, hey, I need to see you right now.
Yeah, I've never said, no, you can't be next to me in any other situation, so he didn't know that was any different. And really, it's not. I don't care.
Did he have anything to say, or he just kind of stood there while you performed?
I don't. At the Henry, what did he do? Did he play air guitar or air drums or something?
Yeah, man. He was just like a little Chris wearing his little boots and his jacket, and he would look to the side and he would look to the fans, and he would just sit there and like listen to Chris and like play air guitar.
You got to dress, cool. And you got to dress him cool, like Gwen Stefani's kid. You know what I mean? You got to just he's got to look good like all the other little rock and roll kids.
Yeah, that's the other thing. As a parent, you have the responsibility to break that chain.
Right.
Don't dress him geeky like what happened to me.
Yeah. Oh my God, my mother insisted that I was not allowed to wear jeans to school, and that I had to dress every day like I was going to meet the governor. Guess what? The governor never showed up, and I looked like an asshole.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's go to Dane in Pittsburgh. Quickly, Dane.
Hey, Hey, it's an honor to be on a Stern show. Speaking to Chris Cornell.
Yeah, well, thank you. What's your question?
Hey, I was just wondering, you mentioned Mine, the Love Bone singer.
Yeah, Andy Wood.
Yeah, didn't you write Mine right about him?
No, I wrote Say Hello to Heaven, which was Temple of the Dog, which was that was me and essentially what are the members of Pearl Jam now.
That's right.
And there's like 3 or 4 songs on that album that were a tribute to him. And then the whole album was kind of was dedicated to his memory and his brilliance.
Frosty, go ahead. You have the last word with Chris.
Hey, Howard, I just wanted to ask Chris if the rumor is true that him and Eddie Vedder got caught blowing each other.
Did you ever blow Eddie, or did Eddie blow you?
We never got caught, and you can't prove anything.
You and is there a rumor out there that Chris, or who is blowing who in the rumor?
I think Chris was blowing Eddie.
Chris, yeah. I don't see you as the one. I see Eddie as the one.
There's no way, huh?
Honestly. Were you ever lovers with Eddie Vedder? Clear up this rumor that this guy just started.
Yeah, he's trying to start it.
No, have you ever heard that before?
No.
And
I think anybody that kind of steers into that as a possible idea to talk about on a show is probably, that's in their own mind a little too much.
Yeah, that's
I wonder which guy blew the other guy. I'm going to call up the Howard Stern show and ask.
Why not? You're here. We might as well clear that up. Listen.
I've been thinking about that.
Did you like making videos? Like, I remember when MTV was still sort of around and all that, and you guys made a bunch of good videos, I thought. Did you like that aspect of the business, or was it just repugnant to you?
At first, it was really exciting because there was some money. Like, we did a couple by ourselves, which we liked, and they were like, a couple $1,000s. And then suddenly there was like $140,000 or something.
You're making them film, yeah.
And then we made a video, and it wasn't any better than the $4,000 one. And the difference is you go in, and there's a crew of like 40 people, and no one's doing anything. They're just kind of standing there and then holding a bagel in one hand and a coffee in the other. And I guess that's where all the money went.
And the bagels.
I think we got lucky with a couple of the videos. We also we did several where the band had virtually all the ideas, and then the director didn't really want to hear about what the band wanted, so those didn't turn out that well. And then I think the best ones, I think, was when we figured out just find somebody that's got a great idea and a vision and then get out of his way.
Right.
And but
what happens Black Hole Sun video is great. Yeah. But what happens when you give the guy carte blanche and you say, okay, we're going to go with your vision, and then you come back with a piece of shit?
You get stuck with a horrible video, and it lives forever.
And Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Goof on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How calculated are you about your image? Now, I'm looking at you with the long hair. I remember in like Black Hole Sun, you cut your hair short and stuff. I mean, do you calculate that in terms of your image? Like you go, hey, this is cool, this isn't?
If I feel uncomfortable, I'll figure out some way to change it. Like the first time, I guess it was 91, when I shaved my head, that was me feeling uncomfortable. Because I just kind of was me, and I'd never given it a second thought. And then all of a sudden there were other bands with singers with long hair climbing things and shirtless and I just felt like suddenly we looked like all these other bands, and I didn't like it. And I just sort of changed, and then I kind of had an identity crisis where I didn't, I sort of figured, I guess I'm not supposed to really think about who I am in terms of what I look like or what my persona is. Just do whatever feels comfortable.
But I think you have to. Like, I think you do have to consider what you're wearing and how long your hair is, because you are an entertainer. There's a physical thing about this.
But wasn't grunge supposed to be the anti-rock? But at the time it was all glam rock.
But to me, there still was a grunge uniform. It's like when I was in high school, everybody started wearing work shirts and jeans, and I used to go, yeah, that's because we're not into uniforms. And then someone turned to me and said, yeah, but look at it. You're all wearing the same thing. This is like the Army, for Christ's sake.
Well, with Seattle, at the time of like the late 80s, the idea was whatever you wear, you don't wear anything that looks like you're trying to look like anything.
Right, because I remember guys were all wearing shorts and the boots and the socks on the stage. And like almost every band then had shorts, and you know what I mean?
And flannel.
Yeah, so it is part of the whole thing.
Yeah, we try to avoid looking like you have ever cared about what you wear, but that became a specific look, at least specific enough that fashion houses copied it.
Right.
That's why I relate to you when you said you shaved your head, because you're like, oh my God, now I look like everybody else.
Right.
This is, and so I need to. But then you go overboard and do something completely ridiculous.
Well, and the other thing too is you can't wear the same clothes, because I shaved my head and then I went in and put on a flannel and my boots, and I looked like a Nazi. And I went outside,
skinhead,
and someone gave me shit at a store, like I know what you're all about. I know Richard. Like, what am I all about?
You tell me so I can.
And then I realized, oh God, that's not going to work. And I had to, wear something a little different, less militant, I suppose.
Lest anyone think it's easy to be a rock star, it's not. All right, listen, Chris, I could enter it up with you all day, but of course, all good things must come to an end.
Chris.
Yeah.
When I was talking to you before the interview, you mentioned how some other interviews you do tend to drone on and take forever. What makes the Howard experience so enjoyable and go so quickly?
There's no format. You're just having a conversation. So it's not, what are your influences? What color was your first guitar? That kind of thing.
It's not like a generic...
That's okay, but like by the time you've done that for 20 years, you want to start ripping your hair out. Like that.
You also talked a lot about your childhood and breaking the cycle of bad parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Was that something that you were always on a mission to do, or did it take actually having a kid to realize that?
I think I had to be in the middle of it.
Right.
And then just started remembering everything.
You said you're almost reliving moments through your own son, seeing yourself through him.
It's a very strong reminder, yeah, because it's I just see him going through the same things, and I didn't really remember that until now, because I'm seeing it and remembering the exact instance that I had that experience and what it meant to me.
But it's got to be cool knowing that now that you have him on stage and you're starting this new cycle that he can hopefully pass on to his kids and so on and so forth. So.
Yeah, and whatever I'm doing wrong, which he'll know all too well, he can fix that.
All right, man. Good luck with Songbook, and great job today.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, man.
This is a Howard TV original production.
On this episode, Ronnie gives a whole new meaning to Block Party.
What a screwing prick!
Stern fans get more than they bargained for. And there are some major party fouls.
What's your problem? Testing, 1, 2.
Papa Boo.
Yeah.
Hey-oh, yeah.
This Saturday night, Ronnie Munn takes the stage at the Allentown Brew Works in Allentown, PA, to host Ronnie Munn's Block Party.
We were looking to do some things to make some extra money, and I think Shuley came up with the idea of Ronnie's Block Party.
Oh, I need money. And, so we finally said, look, I'm going out on the road. Why not you guys join me? Any predictions that you can think of for this comedy show that's going to go down with Ronnie and Scott?
Failure. It's unimaginable to me that they would be starting any kind of party around Ronnie. Ronnie is the opposite of the word party.
Can I get your predictions on how you think this show is going to go in Allentown with Scott and Ronnie?
I'd rather be in Japan for another tsunami.
On paper, home run. You got a DJ, you got a host, you got a block party. The Brew Works in Allentown, it was a nice venue, good people. So, that was the first block party show. That's where we kicked it off at.
Scott's upstairs right now working the audio. I'm trying to... Okay.
What is he doing? Wait. He's working the audio? What is he doing?
Working the audio.
He's plugging his phone in?
Yeah, he did. Swear to God, he got some nice drops. Popular. It works? You plugged it in? Plugged it in. It's working.
T-O-P-L-E-S-S. Oh, shut
He's got 4 sound bites in that fucking phone. He's got 5 songs, and he plugs it in, you know, to a mixing board.
We're all set.
We got to the first meet and greet, and first thing Scott wanted to know, where's the food?
Meet and greets make me feel good. I like that there are people that will spend the extra coinage to meet us, shake our hand, tell us, you know, how we get them through a tough day. The thing I love the most about the meet and greets is seeing people walking away from meeting Scott and seeing crumbs on their wrists and sleeves, because how rude of them to pay the extra money and not wait patiently while Scott eats his fucking chicken fingers. I love that the guy doesn't even bother to put down a fucking food or drink. You know, people, hey, I'm a big fan. You're like, well, that's great. Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan, too, of this Dijon mustard. Have you tried it?
All right. Well, it is my fault. I could leave the food and get it cold, but I like to eat hot food.
All right. Let me get one more. Hold on. Let me get one more, please.
Put the fucking food down. Spend some time meeting some people, pressing palms, maybe loading 2 more fucking sound bites in that phone.
Do you know what's going on, like what time the show starts or anything?
Probably soon.
Soon. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
To the white women. Yay! Go Bucks. Looking forward to seeing Scott the engineer and hoping that he bombs greatly tonight.
Scott is going to do terrible tonight, I know it. So I think Scott will do okay, but he's going to choke. Because he's not funny.
I'm here to see Ronnie, the limo driver, and I would love to see Scott get anally raped up on stage.
Mic check 1. John, how's the sound back there? Turn it up.
The way they had it wired didn't make sense to me, and I couldn't go unplugging things in the middle of the show.
When you're working with a phone as your DJ equipment, what do you expect is going to happen? I mean, you're going to have issues.
You want louder? Louder! A little louder. Is that good?
You know when there's not sound issues? When Scott is not in charge of it. When the venue has a sound person and they set it up. And of course, you know Scott's excuse.
I'm not really the sound guy here, though. You know, I'm not responsible for...
Well, I didn't set it up. This isn't my system. Somebody here has to know that. Aren't you an engineer? Aren't they all the same thing after a while? There was sound problems, and the biggest problem is we have an engineer who can't fix them.
I mean, bring real equipment if you're going to be a DJ.
All right, now come up to stage. It's his block party. And you guys know him as Ricky, man. Here's Ronnie One.
I remember the banter between him and Scott on stage at that show was so fucking awful.
Before you introduce the first act,
Yes?
introduce the first act.
Don't talk so close to the mic.
Everybody's not starting to leave. This, dude, it's Ronnie's block party, right?
Yeah.
Ronnie's block party.
It's my block party.
So what do you like to do at your block party?
Stuff to hokey pokey.
We need a few volunteers. Who wants to come up to the stage and help Ronnie do the hokey pokey?
What a stupid bitch.
I thought they were great because of who they are, but I didn't think they were that funny. Does that mean? I didn't mean to say that.
Thank God I'm not a comedian. I'm only the host. So don't fucking throw anything at me. You want to throw anything? Throw it at the bald bastard over here. All right? Who called for you?
Thank you.
It's my fucking show.
I'm the
host here.
Why don't you bring my name into this?
I didn't say your name. I said bald bastard.
Ronnie and Scott were both very disappointing. It's not that they were terrible comedians, they were just boring. I thought Allentown was really good. It really worked well. There was a lot of people, and we had a good crowd, and I thought it went really well.
Scott's the engineer, you know? Everything was fucked up. Sound was fucked up. Ronnie was Ronnie.
I think it was good. It was a train wreck, but people enjoyed it.
Ronnie didn't do much of anything. It was his block party, but he did shit.
For me, anyways, especially with this show, you gauge it on, well, is everybody still at the seats they were at when the show started? Check.
We were in awe of like the whole scene.
Yeah,
overall,
the whole concept was awesome.
I wouldn't say they could sell a ticket anywhere else outside of non-Stern show fans.
If the Stern show was no longer going, there would be empty. There wouldn't be no.
Yeah, they wouldn't make $1.
Is that bad?
Unfortunately.
Is anybody demanding a refund? No, so that's a check.
I think it went real well, man.
Yeah, no, I think you were great. Like the energy was great.
Seriously.
No, seriously.
I want you to be serious. No
I'm
bullshit.
100% serious. Because you had energy. That's the thing. The crowd feeds off the energy.
Right.
So you had the energy. You were into it. You were having fun. You made them have fun, and it's a funny combination of how excited you are and how not excited Scott is. Like, it's funny to see that transfer.
I got nothing to say. I'll just let you talk.
No, I mean, it's Scott. You can't, it's not like he was going to turn it up a notch for this show.
I said to Ronnie, how'd it go? And Ronnie goes, it was great.
And he says the people were fantastic.
We thought the first party in Allentown really went well. So it was like, all right, we booked another one in Chambersburg.
And he came to me and he said he doesn't really want to do the DJ thing this time.
It didn't work.
Good, let him stay home.
It's not really DJing. I'm not playing to a crowd that's dancing. It's just dropping in some stuff here and there. It's nothing fancy or spectacular.
All right, I'll stay home then. Fuck you.
He wants to come to the show, but
Take all your money and fucking go fuck yourself.
he wanted to scale back a little bit. He felt like, you know what, he was stretched a little too thin, a lot on his plate.
Where's that coming?
That's coming in from him not wanting to DJ.
Because it didn't work out well. You want to do the hokey pokey again?
Well, think of something else.
We never did hands up. At this point, I'm just like, whatever, man. Whatever you want to do, You don't want to plug your phone in, DJ, don't do it. You want to plug it in, plug it in. You could be the mic stand during the show. Thanks. You just stand there and listen. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? I knew that Howard TV was coming for this second show. I knew they were a witness to what happened the first show. So I figured there's got to be something that I can do.
We're getting ready for this Chambersburg show, and Scott asked if their hotel situation was set up. Him and Scott are going to have to share a room in Chambersburg. And truth be told, I have a room for everybody individually, but I'm just going to tell them they have to share rooms, and I'm going to try and get it to the point where the following morning I'm going to break it to them that they have their own room. So let's hope this thing works out, man. We got a lot planned for this show. Unfortunately, it's all behind the scenes for my amusement.
I got your room upstairs. I checked you guys in already. Oh, you did? Yeah. So.
You don't have any more rooms?
No, I already checked. You can ask, but I already checked.
If there's a one king-size bed, I'm gonna fucking scream it.
I just thought to myself, fuck, I would love to be a fly on the wall in that room and see what's going on in that room.
What the fuck? Don't they give you plugs to plug in?
There should be one on the right under the fucking desk.
Howard TV was in on the Shuley prank, and I was the one who was going to capture it. Hey, come in?
No. What do you want?
Just want to come in.
For what?
To hang out.
No. I'm taking a shower and I don't want to be bothered. Get lost.
He basically told me to go fuck myself.
Tell Shuley, man, he's got a fucking problem on his hands right now. Shuley came up with this brilliant prank that me and Scott would have to share a room. So why you bullshit me telling me there's no fucking rooms for? What? You heard me. What? Why you bullshit me telling me there's no rooms? When I call downstairs, they tell me there's 5 rooms. Hey, you got to think it's a fucking joke? Seriously. I was pissed off at Shuley for breaking my balls because it took us 6 fucking hours to get there in traffic. And I was exhausted, and I just don't want to be bothered with this shit. Fuck you, man. Stick your fucking goddamn comic shit up your ass. Think I need this bullshit? Over a room? You getting this upset? Fuck you and your fucking shit, man. It's ridiculous.
And Ronnie was screaming at me, and I'm just like, what's your problem, dude? Like, I'm doing a bad Ronnie to Ronnie. I'm going, what's your problem, dude?
You send this fucking mook to tell me I got a room?
Who has a room?
You. Everybody has rooms.
So, well, who needs it now? I already took a shower. I'm going home after this.
What's that?
You let us take a fucking shower then together?
You know, you carried yourself so far, man. To the front door.
When we walk in the front door, that's when it should have ended.
Oh, now you're pissed off?
Of course. You carrying it too far.
That's funny to a point. I'll never forget that. That's my favorite line of all the Block Party shows. It's funny to a point. So we're eating dinner before the show. And Scott sits down with us at the table, and he says, I've got an idea. And I looked right at him, and I go, I love it. Already, I love it.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start some music. Bruno's going to start the fucking music playing. It's going to play for about a minute. I'm going to go out, and I'm going to start dancing around in the audience.
Well, look, Scott's got to do something at these appearances. What is it he does is beyond me. So the fact that he gets up and dances around makes more sense than anything. I mean, he's not a stand-up. He's not a guy who can light up a room in any circumstance. So the idea of him running around dancing makes some sense, I suppose.
Oh, my God. I saw this on
Wait. This is what, right at the beginning of the show?
Right at the beginning.
This is before I even get off, right?
That's right, before you even get up. I was the fluffer. I'm the fluffer. I'm the
How about if I just stand on stage while you're doing all this and just laugh?
I'm the official fluffer.
You know what the fluffer does? They suck cock.
I was going to come out first and kind of be the crowd fluffer. So I would do something really stupid.
Put your hands together for Scott, the engineer.
Scott the engineer hyping people up. Think about that sentence.
Surely thinks it's the funniest thing since fucking comedy started, I think. I thought it was idiotic, but okay.
At one point, he turned the corner and grabbed Ronnie and pulled him up to run with him, and it almost looked like they had planned it. Like they rehearsed this. It was just awful. It gave you every douche chill known to mankind through your entire body. And after that show, we were like, dude, this is awesome. We have to start every show like this.
The one thing about the crowd at the show is they were nice people, and they were definitely fans. It wasn't the biggest crowd, but they were all fans of the show. And there was a particular couple, a boyfriend and, you know, his girlfriend, and they were both just completely shit-faced.
Sully! What? What's going on?
She's trash!
Look at you. That's nice. If you're a real man, you'd let her flash everybody right now.
Yeah!
Get up here. Come here. Yeah! Get up here. Turn around. Show them. Turn around. That's my closing bit. You guys are awesome.
That part of the show is called Ronnie Munn's part of the show. This chick was sitting there. She was drinking. She was nice and sauced up.
Thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight. Don't let the party end now. Yeah. We're all going to the fucking bar. Let's drink. Yeah!
She whipped those hits out, and the crowd went nuts.
Yeah! Woo!
Thank you guys for coming.
Scott, play some music for the girls. It's dancing. You stupid motherfucker.
Scott, turn your phone on and play some music.
He's such an asshole. They had a good time. She's showing her tits. She's having fun. That's what it's all about. Meeting guys, meeting girls, having some drinks, having some fun. She's taking her tits out. She had the balls to do it, and that's what counts. All in all, Chambersburg, we had a really good time. And after that show, we decided, let's move on with this project.
Shuli, are you still doing shows with him?
Yeah.
Is it a nightmare? Like, is he still making demands and demanding more money and everything?
These two got so pissed at me.
You work on a Friday, you can't fucking get paid?
Dude, do you think he's gonna fucking stiff you? Are you stupid?
Yeah, but I mean, it's fucking ridiculous already. It is fucking ridiculous. You want to do a show and get paid? I want to get paid.
Usually you like to get paid at the end of the night. I mean, that's the way things work in the comedy circuit.
I mean, I'm just like, Scott, you're going to fucking get it.
Where's the money?
You're here, but the money...
Hello?
That's fine, but I can't create money out of fucking thin
He
air.
collected...
When the promoter sends me the money,
Wait,
and you guys get paid? No, I haven't got paid.
Did he not collect cash that night? Where's the fucking money?
Credit card purchases have to go through, checks have to clear, and the booker, the guy who actually books us, Sequoia, has to send me the checks.
Shuli's like, we'll pay you during the week, whatever. I'm like, really?
I saw the stack of cash.
Where was the stack of cash?
Right at the podium as he was collecting as the people were coming in.
Well, that doesn't go to him. It goes.
Yeah, I never got a stack of cash.
Yeah, so where's
get paid?
The venue makes their money on the fucking...
This guy's not going to stiff you.
Ronnie put 2 and 2 together and realized, oh, this guy works here, so we're going to see him again. Scott apparently forgot that and thought I was jumping on a flight to fucking Bali.
So we were a little, twisted about that.
It's frustrating, man.
Usually a guy who DJ'd on his cell phone.
Oh, yeah. You should get paid. Usually in these things, you get paid the same night. You walk out of there with your money. You don't wait for a fucking week.
Sure, they didn't get paid.
They're doing the.
Oh, sure, he got paid.
Here's my pay.
Oh.
$13.
No,
Here,
no.
here. Choke on it, you cocksuckers.
Motherfucker.
I'm kidding. I need that for bus fare.
Bus fare.
I think it was like 2 days later they got paid. The one in Philly I was pretty nervous about because I wanted us all to enjoy ourselves.
Love Ronnie!
All right.
If you want to get up there Get to the club in Philly, which turned out to be small. I had a DJ booth that was about 3 stories over the stage.
I was hoping for a ladder slip on the way up and like hitting his chin on everything.
The sound system wasn't working properly. It was all screwed up.
Hey, Scott, what are you doing? He's going check, but he's not saying. Again, with the sound system, I think Scott fucked that one up, I think. In some capacity. I don't know what was going on.
I'm the entertainment. I'm not responsible for the sound system that a particular club has.
Because Scott wants to earn his money. He better do his fucking job. Everybody else is. Guy's fucking just pitiful. His new name, DJ Lazy.
All right, you guys ready for a good show? All right, so let's get this block party started, all right?
Ridiculous.
What? That sounded like shit.
Holy shit! What was that? Oh, holy shit! Turn up, everybody's drinking. Are you sure? All right. Then I can go home, right? You don't fucking need me here.
Fuck that.
Scott, go home. Scott, what are you doing, man? What's with you up and down the stairs? You're a fucking nervous wreck. What is your fucking problem?
I love Philadelphia, man. I love it. Go Cavaliers. Oh, wrong city.
Can everybody hear us? Can you hear us? Can you fucking hear us or what?
Philly was not a good representation of the block party.
All right, let's get this show started. All right, we had this guy with us in our first show in Allentown. Shut that fucking music off. Everybody's cool here, right? No haters, assholes, whatever you want to call them.
I mean, we're all responsible. I mean, I didn't pick the venue. Shuley didn't pick the venue. They picked the venue, and I don't think the venue was the right place.
What are you doing up there? What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you have a microphone up there? Can you talk? What the fuck is wrong with him?
It sort of works.
It works. I can hear you. Everybody can hear you.
Every time I turn it on, I get feedback, so I just keep my mouth shut.
That's a good idea. Yeah, right? You're not saying anything anyway.
By the time I got on stage in Philly, I didn't know what to do. As a comic, you know, I got new stuff I want to go out there and try. I got new bits. But as a human being, I cannot sit here and ignore the fact that we put these people through a very bad show.
Listen, the name of this show has been changed after tonight. It is no longer the Ronnie Munn Block Party Tour. It's called the Titanic, because this is a 2-hour fucking sinking is what we're in. Jesus fucking Christ.
Didn't like the show. I think they'd rather paid to come hang out with us than to see a fucking show, you know? That was my impression that whole night.
Fuck! That's all I gotta say. It really didn't go well in that one, so we didn't know what to expect going forward.
I think it probably ended up being one of the weakest block parties, and I don't think anyone was sure that the block party would continue after this Philly one.
Philly didn't end well. A lot of doubt, a lot of self-inventory going on, and I'm pretty much coming up with empty shelves. I'm saying it's over.
Is the block party getting worse?
You think you're a professional entertainer on stage. You think you're good on stage. We've seen the tapes. You suck. Ronnie's better than you, and you're horrible.
Oh, thank you.
Shuley says the block party is over, in large part because of the performance in Philly. That there will be no future block parties. Your reaction?
And before you know...
Good! Freedom! I mean, we did what we had to do for a few shows, and so we didn't... So for one show, it's bad, so we canceled the whole thing? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me, but if that's... You know, he thinks his performance was terrible, and that's his problem.
We got to talk about cutting some dead weight. Shuley placed a large responsibility on you for the failure of the show. Your reaction?
He's an asshole. Why would he blame me?
Shuley can say anything he wants. I mean, you know, if he wants to replace me, then he'll replace me. If not, then we'll go on.
He should find some blame in himself.
How you going to throw the guy out of the show? You know, you can't do it. It's not right. It's just not right.
Our tipster said that they heard Shuley say that everybody should get their money back.
I actually,
that was supposed to be a joke, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I was on stage when I said
yes,
that.
he was.
Being Jewish, people knew they're not getting their money back. And then I get a call that they want us to do the show in Long Island at the Brokerage, which is a really nice club.
Club called the Brokerage, which is a real comedy club. This is the first venue that we were going to do that's actually a comedy club. So everybody was excited about it.
Sal's coming down a little bit. Oh, look at that. Ronnie Munn block party.
Hello.
Look at the girl.
Sal did show up, and right away, him and Ronnie start going at it.
It's Ronnie's retirement party.
Listen, all right.
Shots of Metamucil.
He showed up, and he started drinking right away, and then I guess he was talking to Shuley, and Shuley asked him if he wanted to do some time, and Shuley came to me and said,
We'll throw Sal up for a few minutes. Are we really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when do you want to inject him into the show?
I said, I don't care. It's great. But Sal, of course, said that I didn't want him up there and all this kind of bullshit. I would never do that. What do I care?
I'll bring you up. I'll do 3 minutes.
No, you're not bringing him up at all. Who you think? You're taking my shit away? Get the fuck out of here.
Ronnie was feeling good. He was confident. We had a full house. And Ronnie's telling him, I'm in charge. He's like, you're not going up unless I say so.
He doesn't get what I'm saying.
Battle of the hair
You still
product.
bring me up, and you still bring...
I'll tell you when you're up, okay?
Wow.
This is our fucking show. It's not the Sal show.
Wow, I think Sal kind of took that the wrong way.
I don't get why Ronnie was being such a dick. I guess it's just Ronnie. Maybe he was thinking that, this is his show. He's the big attraction. He's Mr. Personality. I mean, the guy obviously is a phenomenal comedian. I think when he saw me, he might have been slightly intimidated.
Sal, you forgot your fucking stupid electric cigarettes. You fucking moron. Hey, Sal. Let me.
Holy shit, did this guy suck shit or what?
When he was done, Sal wouldn't get off stage. He was arguing with Ronnie on stage.
Get all right, somebody kicked him out of the wheelchair. Get off the wheelchair. I can walk. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Get off the fucking stage, you moron.
I'm standing.
Yeah.
He's spitting. It was kind of have like bowel problems out of nowhere. They'll just shit their pants. I shit. That's Sal. Sal's out of line.
Hey, Sal, I missed it. Can you do that again? Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
The block party is fun. That's what it's all about. That's why we came up with the block party idea as an all-out craziness that you never know what's going to happen.
Been throwing up everywhere. What was your reaction?
I heard. I was standing there. My reaction? I had too much to drink, obviously. And when somebody's standing there and they're talking to somebody and all of a sudden he starts heaving, I guess there's a problem.
After the show that day, I see Howard in the hallway, and he comes up to me.
You drinking too much, Sal?
Oh, my God. Everything came out of him. That was like an ayahuasca trip.
Without the enlightenment.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't get
Got
enlightened.
nothing out of it.
He just got everything else.
How many drinks do you have?
I had like 4 Kettle Ones and
and pineapples, the tall ones. They put them in these beer glasses. But then these guys came over and I did the shots, which I should have done. And when the shots went in, no, nothing. I was trying to get away, forget about things for a little bit. But I'm not that bad of a drinker otherwise, no. At least I don't think I am.
Just when you drink.
Yeah, right. I'm just bad when I drink, yeah.
I would invite Sal every goddamn block party there is, and hope he turns out the same way.
As far as attending future block parties, I think the one that I will attend involves Sausage and Peppers and my cousin Claudio in Brooklyn. That's the only block party you're going to see me at.
Expectations so far. I do have a lot of ideas. I do have a lot of plans that I'd like to lay out. Most of them involve pranking Scott.
The club in Long Island has other clubs that they own that we might do. The guy was interested, and I really don't know. Whatever comes up, we'll see.
There's a lot more to come, and I'm going to be pranking Ronnie and everybody else because I'm going to have some fun. I damn sure ain't making any fucking money doing it, so I'm going to have some fun.
It's all about fun, getting drunk, meeting guys, meeting girls. You never know what's going to happen. Come to our block parties, and you'll find out.
Would you pay $25 to see Scott, Ronnie, and Julie on the block party?
People pay $20. Are you kidding me? That's about the funniest thing I've ever heard. Wow. I'm impressed. They can get $25 a person to see them. Now, would I pay it? Oh, God. They just told me you can get a meet and greet for $35. This is what? Why are there people standing in Zuccotti Park? Nothing's wrong with the economy. That's crazy.
Anything else that you want to add to that?
Fuck everyone.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John Hyde and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate. And on Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about Benji, how he's got this new girlfriend, and how she's created a new look for him, and how Benji's changing the way he looks. And is Benji Benji anymore? Is he being someone that he's really not? And then somebody called up and said, do you know who the real Benji is? So we're trying to figure out, is Benji changing just to get laid, or is he just evolving?
Benji came in this morning. He's got a necklace. He's got an earring. He's got a horribly dyed beard. He's lost a lot of weight. And I guess it's fair to say he's doing it all for Elisa.
Okay, how many of us here have ever gone through a phase with a girl, except we all, I think, have done it when we were a lot younger, where you changed a little bit for a girl you really liked, and then you look back on it, even when you see pictures of it, you go, oh, that was the Amanda phase, which I'm really embarrassed by.
I think every guy goes through that at one point.
But much
his
younger.
life. Yes, but the thing that I worry about with Benji, and we'll ask him when he gets here, is does Elisa like Benji for who he is, for who she wants him to be? Is she playing him? What do you think's going on here, Gary?
I think he wore her down a little bit. I think that she likes him, but I also think that she's a little enamored by. In other words, I don't know if Benji, the accountant, could have worn her down as much as Benji, the guy from the Howard Stern show. But I think she likes him.
And everybody's commenting how Benji looks better with these changes. He's lost weight, his skin cleared up, whatever else. But I worry that, and Benji's here now, I worry that, Benji, you're changing for this person. You know, are you changing because she's telling you to change, or is this something that you've always wanted to do?
No. She says I'm not changing because she's telling me to. So
no, really, you've undergone a dramatic change.
Could you ask her to change you to answer questions just directly,
or are you doing?
Talk to her about that.
Or are you doing it just to get attention here, which in turn gets attention for her? That's another theory that was floated.
Well, the things I'm changing are clothing, which I think are extremely superficial. You know what I mean? And I enjoy it. I want to look my best, and she's Elisa's giving me suggestions of what looks best, and I like it. I like looking better, and I think this does. I am losing weight. I think dressing better.
How are you losing weight, by the way?
Hot. I've been throwing up and working out.
Are you working out?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
No, I just eat a lot less. I mean, that's a great thing about being fat. When you way overeat, if you just eat normally, you drop tremendous.
How come all fat people don't eat less?
Then they wouldn't be fat.
It's the same. It's same.
No, but Benji says like, so I was fat, and then I eat less. And
you know
what?
why not stop smoking?
Because if Benji was never a fat person, right, and we just saw Benji the way he is now, you'd be like, oh, Benji, you need to lose some weight, and then you need to diet and exercise to get down there. But we've seen him heavy, and now to get down to where he is now, it doesn't require that much.
Do you think if I never met Benji before, I think he was a chunky person, or you think he's regular weight now?
No, I think he's chunky.
Do you?
I mean, it's not regular. It's not svelte. It's
think
skinny for Benji.
I probably am, but I mean, I
well, how much do you weigh? Would you say?
Yeah. I think on my home scale, I'm at 186 now.
And what's the lowest? What's the lowest you've ever been since you've worked for us?
Before this time period,
since you've ever worked for us.
Well,
ever.
It's now.
This is it. Even when you got to me.
But the lowest you saw me before this, I'm pretty sure, was like mid 190s.
But you had dropped the weight before Elisa. You were losing weight before.
I was, yeah.
Benji's like,
but I've lost a lot more.
Benji's like Hollywood skinny. Like right now, he'd be cast as the fat guy in a show.
Right.
Like I wouldn't. I'm too fat to be
That's
the fat guy
Hollywood
in a show.
then, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Hollywood skinny.
And Gary, you noticed when Benji's age came up today, there was a little bit of a different tune.
I thought for the first time ever in the history of the show, Benji admitted that at times he's lied about his age.
Yeah.
Which you never have before. You never admitted that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I have.
No, you haven't.
Huh?
You said I don't lie about my age.
That's right.
You went to school for 9 years?
Oh, in and out.
All Penn State?
No. Mostly Penn State. I mean, graduate.
I got to ask you a question. You do have a degree from Penn State, correct?
That's documented.
That's documented.
Yeah.
You graduated.
That's you can find documents.
And what were you doing? You were exploring other avenues of things you may want to do in life? Were you dropping in, dropping out, that kind of thing?
I got kicked out of a college, and
what for?
Underage drinking.
Okay.
And and then I also what else did I do? I worked. I lived in New York for a year, and different things like that.
You know who I know who told me that she was in a bunch of Benji's classes at Penn State, and I have to remember what she remembers about him. Lara Spencer.
Yeah.
She said they were in the same class. What Benji remembers about her was that she took very neat
incredible notes. There was a class I would never go to, and she just had everything written down in incredible, beautiful handwriting.
But she brought it up
once a semester, I would just copy all her notebooks.
She brought it up to me. She goes, I think Benji was in a couple of my classes, so I got to explore that a little more.
Yeah.
But the thing with you, Benji, is even with your relationship now, again, based on your track record, it's hard to figure out what's real and what's not real. Like, I want to be happy for you in this relationship, but I can't tell if it's being put on or not.
What's going on?
No, I'm saying it's so obvious what's going on. Here's the reality of it. You're looking at a guy who's drastically changing how he looks to sleep with a chick, which, by the way...
Wow, that's stunning that a guy would do that.
No, I'm not putting it down. But, I mean, this is what's happening. He's either not having sex with her or he just started having sex with her, but he's still in that phase where he can't be himself. I mean, he's got the Don Johnson beard, he's got the fake diamond stud, and you got this jewelry which looks like it costs $10,000 around your neck, but I'm sure it's fake. And it's like, I mean, that's what a dude does when he's trying to get laid. So I think that's what
everything you guys are wearing beyond functionality, beyond survival, that's what it is. It's
I'm not
to look
putting
a certain
it down,
way.
right.
I can promise you there's nothing I have on right now that my wife approves of.
All right, but I mean...
Ditto.
Yeah, but you're the opposite. You don't give a shit if you get laid anymore.
I've had her look, she goes, whatever.
But it seems that, I mean, yes, before you came in, Gary was saying all of us have gone through a phase at one time in our lives where to impress a girl, we'll do whatever, and then you look back on it and say, oh, what was I thinking? You're apartment hunting now. I mean, you're talking about marriage, or Howard was talking about marriage, but it seems, and you're in that great honeymoon phase, I'm guessing, in the relationship where really, you're enjoying each other's company 24/7.
Definitely, yeah. That's definitely like a honeymoon phase.
So do you worry about what's coming next, or are you just enjoying the moment?
I worry about what's coming next only because so many relationships don't work out. But there's nothing that indicates to me that this wouldn't work out. So that's the only reason.
And what about when Howard brought up the fact that when Elisa was in here, she said she wasn't instantly attracted to you, and Lisa G and Robin both said, yes, instantly whether you're attracted to someone.
I've always sensed that's not true about girls, that they're not. That a lot of girls, they might have the guys that they are instantly attracted to, but there's also guys that win them over. I think that's more true for women than men.
I think it's easier for a woman to be won over by a man, but I think it's still fairly uncommon. I think women, there's a handful of stories which are a lot like lottery winners, where the guy, like Al Roker is one of them, and Richard Nixon's one of them, but for the most part, it just doesn't work.
Obviously, you never go to the movies.
Exactly.
Also, the Benji that she said she wasn't attracted to doesn't exist anymore. I mean, that was 3 Benjis ago. Benji is slowly turning into a Benji that she's attracted to.
I just think of like, all joking around, that girl that you brought to the Christmas party last year. We goofed on her a lot, but you really seemed to like her.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like she was the one, but you're like, no, we're together. We're very serious. We're like into it. And then
Tracy?
And then she literally disappeared. Literally disappeared.
2 years ago. Yeah, we broke up.
I mean, but she disappeared sort of like nobody even knew.
What, she hasn't been heard from since? What are you saying, Gary?
No, I was saying like he used to talk about her a lot. He never came in and said, I don't remember knowing that he broke up with her. It just sort of faded away.
Yeah.
Chris, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, good morning, guys. I just, Gary and Jason and John, I want to ask you a legitimate, serious question. Who is the real Benji?
I think
because listen, all of this stuff is shtick. It's all shtick. If anybody knows who Benji really is, that's a $64,000 question because he's full of shit constantly.
Okay, I think that I'm in the best position to say who the real Benji is because I think I spent a lot of time talking to Benji before Benji molded his character. When he first got to intern with us, he and I would talk a lot. Benji is a really bright guy.
Thank you.
Benji's got a huge heart. Really, for real, not like a bullshit guy. All the interns love Benji because he talks to them all the time, and he doesn't do it for that. He's not doing it for any other reason than he's just a super friendly guy. I think there was a period of time where he had aspirations of becoming a comedian and a writer, which he is a writer now. But past that, relationship-wise, I've never been able to really figure out what he's all about. When I first met him, he didn't seem that interested in relationships. He seemed more interested in getting ahead on the show.
If I found out that this wasn't real and just like a PR stunt that Elise is doing through Benji, I'd believe it. And if I found out it was real and they're in love, I'd believe it too.
Right.
I really, honestly can't tell. I don't think anybody can. So that's why I say I'm happy for you, Benji, if things are going well or if you're succeeding at putting everybody on. Either way, it's a win, I guess.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, obviously, I'm Scott the engineer, and you're not. So on Tuesday's wrap-up show, a subject came up about the behind-the-scenes show about Ronnie's block party, which I am a part of. Now, I thought they didn't treat me fairly. They were bashing and bashing for most of the show. You should check it out and see. But I had a conversation with the executive producer, Doug Goodstein, and here's how it went.
I do want to start off with the Scott the engineer stuff because that's what Howard started with. And Scott continues to be upset. But, Gary, what I learned in poking around a little bit is this shouldn't even have boiled over to on the air. I mean, I think I see Doug over there. I believe that Scott talked with Doug about this in confidence and kind of wanted to keep his objections to the show quiet, yet they were all over the place yesterday.
Well, yeah, Scott clearly was feeling bad and wanted people to know.
Doug, what happened?
He pulled me aside yesterday. He said, close the door. And I said, okay. And he gave me that sad puppy eye look, and I immediately had a grin on my face because I knew I've been through this before.
Well, let's stop there for a minute. Have you been through this before with him?
Yeah, well, not necessarily with something. Yeah, he always has confidential conversations, and he vents a lot, and he trusts me. He could trust me for sure. But in this case, he said, listen, I really got to talk to you about something that's bothering me. I'm not fucking around. I'm really upset about the way the show was I was portrayed on the behind-the-scenes show. I said, okay, go ahead, vent. He told me everything that was bothering him, and I said, okay, all right, Scott, I don't agree with you at all. I'll be on the record.
So when he says to you...
And at the end, he said, he goes, I said, let me go tell the news. This is great. And he goes, no, seriously, let's just keep this between us. Let's not let it leave the room. And that's it. Let's just end it.
This was yesterday morning.
Yesterday, before the wrap-up show.
Okay.
And I didn't even know about the wrap-up show. I was probably on the subway going back, and they're like, oh, Scott was talking about what an ass you are and how you threw him under the bus and how you made him look like an idiot. And I'm like, the same Scott that less than an hour ago told me he didn't want this to come out at all and wanted to keep it confidential.
So did Scott want to keep it confidential, or do you think he wanted to let everybody know?
I don't know. I don't know which Scott this is. Here's the two faces of Scott.
Well, Scott now joining us again on the wrap-up show. Scott, Doug is saying that
two faces of Scott.
Well, you told me.
Look who's
Scott,
talking, Mr.
I know,
Five-Face.
Mr. Trader. Say trade. Scott, you told me one thing and you did the complete opposite less than an hour later.
Well, it came up on the air, so I
no, it didn't come up. You brought it up.
How did it come up on the air?
It came up on the wrap-up show, and you said I got to tell you, I'm really hurt at the way it was portrayed. Nobody said, "Hey, Scott, what's the deal with the show?" You brought it up.
I did.
Yeah,
I kept my yesterday in here. We were talking about you sort of being the butt of the joke,
Right.
and then you said,
I said
for
I was-
example, and then you went into this whole tirade about Doug and how all the Howard
Right.
TV people being assholes and how they portrayed you unfairly with the block party.
That's correct. I did bring it up on the air about the show, and it was unfair, I thought.
So Doug, but Doug raises a fair point. Like, what if you told Doug you
Well, I
want to
didn't know it
keep
was
it in
going to come up
confidence?
on the air that I was.
You brought it up.
No, I mean
You did.
I brought it up for an example. So
Okay, but you brought it up.
He was tricked into it.
yes,
You
I was
trick
tricked-
yourself.
I
You
tr-
trick yourself.
Boy, you look weird.
Like an Oompa Loompa.
So it was an example. I wasn't happy with the show, and I expressed myself.
And I was very sincere with you, and I kept my word. I didn't say a word to anyone.
Okay, I didn't say you did.
Okay.
I wasn't.
No, I think
but
Doug's saying you did. Doug's saying you guys agreed to keep it a confidence, and you sort of threw him under the bus.
But no,
it was
no,
more-
wait, how do you throw Doug under the bus?
Because they said they weren't going to talk about it, and then he got on.
Benji, we asked Scott who is he mad at, and the first person he said was Doug Goodstein.
But it's not throwing Doug under the bus about that
No, I don't think he
conversation.
threw me under the bus.
No,
I
no.
think Scott's confusing himself.
Well, how did
And,
you how did you answer it when? So Scott comes to you and says, "I don't like the way it was portrayed." What's your answer?
I pretty much said almost verbatim what Howard said. I said, listen, Scott, we point and shoot the camera, we document everything, then we go and we formulate the story. And every single storyline, every arc of every story, everything interesting led to you. And it wasn't like we went and intentionally said, let's do the slant of the show is to make Scott look like an idiot. It
Well,
just
that's
sort
what
of, it sort of naturally happens,
Oh,
Scott.
thank you. So I make myself look like an idiot.
No, Scott, it was not. You're not an idiot. It's a goof. People are just having fun.
I know.
It's
I
not.
get
It's
it.
kid
I've been
gloves.
goofed
There's
on
no
like
one's
that.
no one's trying to slam you
I've been
or
goofed on like
disparage
that for a
you.
long time, but I
Right.
just felt that it was just so much. It was just over the top.
Again, Scott, all the tape and the majority of the footage that we had was really heavily leaning
So,
on stuff
you know,
with you involved.
When Shuley goes, well, we did say nice things about you.
Oh, we don't put that in. I'm not just kidding. I'm kidding.
Well,
we did, but listen, Ronnie's in there, and people are goofing on Ronnie like crazy.
No, I know.
There's three of you, okay? So immediately do the division. There's 33.3% of the show is going to be potentially about if we divvied it up equally.
Okay.
Shuley's pretty neutral with this, so that leaves 50-50, you and Ronnie.
But
and
I
again,
got-
of
I
that
got
50-50,
90-10 with
okay,
me and
well,
Ronnie.
maybe when you go to the West Coast tour, it will be 89-11.
Yeah. By the way, I heard
You mean Seattle and Portland?
there's a
Yeah.
huge tour coming up. Do you know about this? I have to walk in. So tell me what's like Seattle,
So
Sacramento,
at the
Portland.
end of January, we got Seattle and Portland, and then
Sacramento.
Then we got Sacramento and San
Diego.
Francisco.
Oh yeah.
So then how can you cry about this if you're benefiting from it?
This is what makes it great, and that's what Howard kept saying. Don't have a script. Go and do exactly what you're doing. This is what makes it work. The deer in the headlights, the unpredictability of
That's
it.
what
That's
I said
what's
to
great.
Shuley. Howard said the last time we talked about this, Howard said you need a comedy act. You need to have something to go up there and.
You need to just show up. That's
well,
it.
That was my original thought to Shuley. It was like, I just want to go and do improv, and whatever comes up, comes up. If it's stupid, it's stupid.
Yeah, and again,
Doug, hold on.
I don't want to be. I don't want to have the same
Wait,
show.
hold it. What do you mean by doing improv?
Well, just whatever happens.
I could tell you.
No, I want to hear it from Scott. though.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Yeah,
too.
you want to set me up.
Exactly. Well, you're already
So-
set up. You said it. What do you mean by doing improv? You show up at the theater and
Not
what?
improv the way you think of improv, but just
spontaneous act. You know,
go with the flow and whatever people we have interaction with the audience.
He likes to read crowds. This guy.
But seriously, you don't have.
I spent a long time reading crowds when I was a DJ.
Well, Scott, someone in the back was saying what you really want to do is no work. Like just show up and enjoy it.
That's absolutely not true.
Okay.
I want to do work. I come up with the suggestions. I came up with the stupid dancing in the beginning because I want to feel that I'm participating and I'm getting paid.
But even that became an issue. I heard there was one show where you didn't want to dance because you had friends there and you didn't want to be mocked.
Well, I did dance.
His
but
wife was there.
My wife was there, and
but they didn't want you to dance.
No, not they didn't want me to dance.
Who? Someone didn't want you to dance.
Me.
Right. So it's like I'm going to go and I'm going to dance, but I don't want to dance in front of these people.
But I did. But I felt uptight in that particular show. But I did. I mean, it was originally, I'll come and I'll play sound effects and I'll goof on Ronnie and whoever's on stage. That was the idea. But I wanted to contribute more because I felt that I wasn't doing enough to, earn my huge paycheck that I get. So I came up with the dance, and I'm always trying to do ideas. And the improv thing was just whatever happens with the audience, or I came up with a dance contest. It may be stupid, but we're trying different things. That's why it's a train wreck.
Well, let's take a step back here, Scott. Yesterday, I wouldn't say appeared, you were genuinely hurt. But before you said you get goofed on all the time, you're used to it. What made the difference here? Like, something obviously lit you up yesterday that was worse than what typically happens.
I watched the Howard TV show, and it was just like, will it end? I mean, will it ever end? It was just like one after another. It was the audience members, it was the cast, the crew. I mean, it was everybody.
You're answering your own questions here. Again, like every story. Okay, you went there with your cell phone. Boom, that's a huge piece of the puzzle. Then they were audio problems.
Well, I can't travel.
That ended up on your shoulders. Then you go out and do this goofy dance. Then there's, the meet and greet that you do. And it's like all about you. There was a lot about you, Scott. That's
I'm not trying to be the center of attention, believe me.
When you said, you were about to say with the phone, you said, I can't travel with what?
With DJ equipment.
Why?
I haven't been a DJ in years,
right?
So I'm not going to bring a whole library. The idea, it's not a music show. There's no music to play, really. If I have a few songs in between, I'm not entertaining people to dance.
Can I tell you something though? Like my younger son's DJ.
Well, you bring a laptop.
He has a laptop with his iTunes library on it, which is just a handful of hits, and this really inexpensive mixer. I think it's under $200. You can scratch and everything like that, and that's it. And you're in business.
I don't need a mixer. People have,
but apparently you do.
Well, people have clubs that have sound systems, and I just plug into it.
You need an output of a computer. That's all you need.
It's the same as my phone. I have
not really.
Whatever music and effects I can put on a computer, I can put on my phone. There's no difference. I have the software in my phone that plays like it was a laptop.
I think people just want to see a mixing board, so it appears that you're doing something.
There is a mixing board.
You just I get you like the fake one that they use at conventions, and you can just pretend.
See,
I have a blow-up mixing board that I'll use maybe next time.
No, what I was alluding to more was...
I think that was a joke that Scott just wrote, by the way.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
but
well, that's why I'm not a comedian.
But... I understand what Doug's saying in terms of, Scott ended up being the focus of a lot of the attention, a lot of the bit, and that's how the show evolved. But what I thought Scott was pissed off at was when he started listing people, like you called out Robin today. You're like, why were you making fun of me? And I think there are certain people when they rag on you. This happens like with Jason. Like if Jason gets on anyone's, all of a sudden it's open season on Jason, whereas if it's Will or someone else, it doesn't necessarily happen. Do you feel that way? Like certain people kind of took the opportunity to take liberties that shouldn't have?
No, it wasn't certain people. It was the continuous flow of people that seemed never to end. I mean, it just seemed like, one after another, after another, after another. And it was like, all right, already, I get the joke. Okay. I get it. It seemed like it was just overboard to me.
Does part of you enjoy that attention?
No. I mean, you don't like getting bashed, but like I said, it's been going on for so long that I'm kind of used to some of it, but when it's constant, it gets to me somehow.
So if you don't like it, why do you continue to do the block party?
Well, the money is one reason, because it's extra money that always comes in handy, and that's probably one of the main reasons.
Is there any other reason?
I don't think so, and I think it's always tough when you do it for the money only. Because it plays it like.
I mean, we have a good time when we go, which is
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you?
Well, I do have a good time. Shuli is, the constant jokester over there. He loves playing practical jokes, and he'll never end playing practical jokes. But it's good to hang out with the guys, and we have a good time. And we really haven't gone on the road, so to speak, yet. We're about to do that. We've only driven locally around. So, I mean, I can't wait.
I can't wait for chapter 2 of this story.
I don't think they're going to make it back.
What's that?
I don't think you guys are going to make it back in one piece.
This is going to be like the Oasis Black Crowes tour.
You guys out there in Radioland, you should get your tickets now.
Hey, it's Sal Governale. Welcome back, everybody. On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we discuss how I broke down percentages, 70-40. I think 70% of the people on the show are idiots, like Gary and John Hein. That's about 70% between those two fat asses. Secondly, does John Hein qualify to judge the phone calls that Richard, Christy, and myself put together? I don't know. I think he's too busy eating cheeseburgers all day at Wendy's and talking about TV shows and fast food. And thirdly, should Richard and I be broken up? Now, to me, that's just blasphemy. Right, Richard? Apparently he's gone already. Enjoy it.
Sal, you went in today, well, first to explain the 40-70, 40-65 thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm going to try to.
Please
here.
do. You'll make me sound smarter.
Nah, probably not. When you did the 40-65 thing, you said you thought you were joking. Now,
at the end,
were you joking or were you not joking?
At the end, when she corrected me, I said 40-65. It sounded like I was serious, but I'm pretty sure I was joking. I was joking.
That's tepid at best.
Yeah, but as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, I was joking in the very end of it.
But you don't know.
Well, because once Howard brings it up, sometimes I don't trust my own judgment anymore. So,
but Sal, you either know if you were joking or
not. I was
not.
joking. I said it off the bat that 40-65, I was definitely joking.
70, no, you didn't. You said you thought you were joking.
Well, I think I was just trying to,
Do you remember the conversation taking place? Like, was it recently or?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
And do you remember that moment at all?
I remember 40-70, and I remember Rachel Fine fixing 40-70 for me, and I was embarrassed, and then they threw out 40-65. But 40-70 is the real embarrassment.
But what was the breakdown?
40-65 is a lot closer.
Well, what was the breakdown of the numbers, though? That's the other thing I didn't understand.
Okay.
What was 40 and what was 70 or 65 or 60, whatever you're going to call it?
All right, so let's say 40% of the calls don't get through. And then I said 70% of the calls do make it through. So instead of correcting it, I should have said 70% of the calls do make it through. So technically 30% don't make it through. But I explained 40 in one department, and I explained 70 in another department, and I didn't put the two together, so the math didn't gel. If that makes any sense. It's almost like I had two separate conversations going on, but all at the same time.
So when
you should have said to Howard, I give 110%.
When you're breaking down...
That's a good one.
When you're breaking down the numbers, though, is that what you do in your head? You say, okay, I've got this department, I've got that department?
No. Now, in retrospect, let's say I was talking to you. I said, John, I think 70% of the calls go through. And then, like, a few minutes later, I look at Gary and go, Gary, I think 40% of the calls don't go through. What happened at that moment, even though these are two separate conversations and I changed my mind on percentages, it was all combined as one.
All right, can I give you my opinion?
Yeah.
You know how I bust your balls all the time, how you're in stockbroker mode?
Yeah, I'm definitely...
Like, you're in it right now. Like, I think there's three words that explain this. I fucked up.
Oh, I did. There's no doubt.